What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. Today, I'm here by my lonesome. My name is Zach, your fan analyst for the evening. We're going to check out the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Golden State Warriors. Both two teams that are trying to fight for that deep last play-in spot in the Western Conference. Right now, we look at the standings. Golden State sitting at number 7 with a 39-37 record, and New Orleans Pelicans, who are on a 5-game win streak, are right behind them at 38-37. But if the Pelicans were to win this game, that would jump them into 6th and put them outside of the play-in. This is a very big game for both these teams. Golden State Warriors have been absolutely phenomenal at home this year. As a matter of fact, if you go look at their games from at home and away, you would think it's two different teams. They are 30-8 at home while only 9-29 away. So we really need the Pelicans to lock it down, stay locked in. They're on their first back-to-back on this 5-game win streak, and hopefully they can continue firing and doing the things they need to do, with BI averaging 30 points throughout these last 5 games, getting a triple-double just a couple games back, and then Trigger Trey doing his thing, shooting the deep ball, and we're going to need that tonight against this high-scoring Golden State Warriors team. Make sure, if y'all are here at the channel and y'all are new to the channel, go ahead, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button, and get your votes in on the poll. But how's everybody doing? Barbara, welcome to the channel. Barbara, appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I saw Mikey was up in here earlier. It was good with you, Mikey. Nate, my guy, what's happening, man? Hey, Zach, every time you do a cricket video, you forget the damn heat hat. Instantly look 50% more knowledgeable. I mean, well, then I'm just faking knowledge at that point, right, Nate? I did forget about it, though. We do so many videos, like, all at once. And so, like, I just wear whatever I had wear all day. And, yeah. I'll remember. But, Nate, I did get your thing in on Sunday. So, I should be able to get that shipped out to you. I don't think I will tomorrow because I have to go into work early, but I should be able to get that shipped out to you on Thursday. Thursday is the game plan to be able to get that shipped to you. Cheesehead, what is good, my guy? How you doing today, baby? Congrats on your team for y'all set a state record, a national record. I saw something like that. Yo, Mazi, what's good, brother? Mazi said Golden State Warriors by 30. I mean, it's very possible. I mean, it's not. You know, it doesn't take a blind man could tell that the struggle for the Pelicans is guarding the perimeter. And with Steph Curry, Jordan Poole, and Klay Thompson, they're one of the best perimeter shooting teams in the league, and they have been for a long time. But the Pelicans have been playing good. They've been playing with a lot of heart. Jonas Valanciunas has actually been playing great. Brandon Ingram's been averaging 30 points. Had a triple-double a while back. So I hope it's a good game, but Steph Curry and these Warriors at home is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. This is a big one. Whoever wins this match is gonna be seated at that 6th spot in the Western Conference division for now. We got 2 weeks left. We got 2 weeks left, just a couple more games. So every game at this point matters a lot, especially considering the team that is out of playoffs at the 11th spot is only 2 games behind both the Warriors and the Pelicans. I'm sorry, a game and a half behind the Pels, 2 games behind the Golden State. So all these games are super important. But we're going to go ahead and start off here, and the tip's going to go up. Jonas Valanciunas is going to go ahead and win the tip. CJ McCollum's going to bring the ball down for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass the ball over to Jonas up top. Draymond is playing at the 5 position with Kuminga playing the 4. They try to pass the ball back. It's going to get stolen right away by DiVincenzo. I almost put a bet on DiVincenzo scoring the first bucket today. I almost did. I don't know why. Like, I was thinking about it, and I didn't do it because I was like, I can't. You know, it's my team. I can't do that. So I didn't. But Golden State's first to strike. CJ McCollum's going to go inside, try to put it off the glass. No good. I believe it's going to get tipped by Kuminga on the shot attempt. So, DiVincenzo is going to bring the ball up for Golden State. I see all the facts up in here. Will you be watching IPL starting 31 of March? It just all depends, man. I don't think I get those channels and stuff. Do you have a website where I can watch it on? I'd be down to watch it if I can find somewhere. I just know I don't have it on any of my networks. But Golden State is currently up 5 after a 3-point shot. Brandon Ingram driving in is going to go ahead and pull up from mid-range, and that one's going to go and make it 2. West is looking spicy as hell. I don't even know about spicy. It's just like, I feel like the more I watch it, I feel like we just don't have as many competitive teams. I mean, right now, Grizzlies, Nuggets, and Kings are like the only teams that have been consistently good, and everybody else been like, they can beat everybody, but they can lose to everybody too, and that's not going to work out either. Murphy gets inside, knocks down a double. Klay Thompson's going to pull up from mid-range, something that he's made a part of his game more and more now since his legs have kind of halfway retired on him, but he does miss the short-range shot. CJ McCollum's going to hand it over to Herb Jones. Herb Jones passes it back to McCollum in the corner, guarded by Curry. Back up top to Herb, and down low to Jonas, who they need to take advantage of that mismatch with Draymond Green being the smaller defender playing at the 5 right now. Klay Thompson driving off the inbound, goes from the baseline, misses the fall-away shot, and they're going to go straight up to B.I. up top. It's going to be 1v5 as he waits for Jonas to get down low. B.I. is going to draw the body contact, and they're going to call a foul on the ground on Kuminga. I can barely hear you. It's raining so hard, might get flooded in. I dropped Kuminga after his last shooting game. He will go 9 of 10 tonight. That would be your luck, Nate. And be safe with all that rain stuff, man. It was raining really bad earlier today. What's good with Scala? Scala said Pels by 5. Scala also, Barbara said hey earlier. I don't know if you were here whenever she said that. Draymond Green's going to grab the missed shot, bring the ball up. They want to get Curry inside. They're going to give it to Kuminga. Now Klay working around the screen, but the ball's going to be stripped and stolen by B.I., but B.I.'s going to throw it away. Jonas. All right, DiVincenzo now with it. That was a weird series of events. DiVincenzo wants 3. Woo! That was wet. That was wet. Great shot by DiVincenzo. Yeah, I'm all right. We had a senior at my school commit suicide. They told us that he died randomly, but mom said it was... I got you, Cheese. I got you. Well, hey, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Prayers for his, family and, condolences and all that good stuff, man. That sucks. That sucks. Klay Thompson working around the Draymond screen, pulls up from mid-range. No good for Klay. Effing Klay, his field goal percentage killing me. Yeah, he's struggling right now. He's had good looks, too. 2 good looks at least. One was a little forced. The other one was good. Jonas for 3. Okay. A rare 3 for Jonas. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Curry, great pass under Draymond. This is where they're going to beat up Jonas. Jonas not being able to get down court fast enough. Should be able to hit those quick runs and hit him there. Trey Murphy for a deep one. He's going to knock it down. And that's going to make the score 11-10. And we got a ball game so far. This one's looking real fun. Steph Curry, guarded by JV, gets it back in the corner, trying to go baseline, dribbling on JV. He's finally going to get the trap by Herb Jones. There's going to be a whistle. And they're going to say defensive 3-second call. I'm assuming maybe on... I'm not sure who that was on. I didn't see it. Mikey said, I want to destroy Green. Why you got so much hate on Draymond, man? Bobby's back in Seattle, baby. Whoop, whoop. I know, I saw that the other day, and I knew you were had to be excited about it. Happy for you, man. Glad y'all got the player y'all wanted. Mike said, I have an ear infection, so I'm half deaf. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. I can't stand ear infections, man. Draymond Green is going to deliver a beautiful pass to Klay Thompson underneath, who gets the easy bucket. B.I. guarded by Kuminga, gets a little double team by Draymond. They're going to work the ball over to the left side to CJ McCollum, who's working around the screen, guarded by DiVincenzo, driving left side, has Herb Jones wide open in the corner. He wants that 3-point shot. Herb Jones knocks it down, and that's one of my parlays. Thank you, Mr. Herb Jones, for that one. I needed that. Kuminga moving the ball over to the left side. Draymond Green back to Kuminga. Kuminga driving on B.I., and B.I. gave Kuminga the lane and the step, and he's going to have to pay for it and allow the easy layup. JV with it. Trying to work the ball to McCollum. McCollum guarded by Klay Thompson over on the left side. Is going to get a high screen. Goes the opposite way of the screen. Shoots from mid-range, but too short. Rolls off the front of the basket, but ends up in the hands of B.I., who grabs the miss. Misses one. Misses two. Misses two shots in a row. Grabs both boards before he finally loses it. But luckily for the Pelicans, Golden State, one of the most turnover-likely teams in the NBA, waste an opportunity, throw the ball out of range for Klay Thompson, and New Orleans is going to go ahead and get the ball back. The score is 15-14, and we're going to go ahead and get a short commercial break here. Let's see. I've seen the Rodgers trade is getting closer. I really want that first-round pick, though. Yeah, I haven't heard many rumors about it. Like, I feel like the more I hear, and then all of a sudden just nothing happens for 2 weeks, so I'm just kind of waiting. I know y'all want a first and something, so I'm interested in what they work out to give you extra. Scott says, just wanted to stop by and say hey to everyone. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Well, hopefully so, Scott. I know everybody's missed having you on the stream. Mikey said he's dirty. You think he's dirty? I don't really got no hate for Draymond. He's one of those players where, like, you don't like him if he's not on your team, but if he's on your team, you enjoy him. I love seeing Green crying. That's great. Zach 7. Goodness gracious, Nate. What's good, brother? He was signed the day I found out my aunt passed away, which was 2 days before my dad's 6th anniversary of his passings. It was a crappy time of year, made it a bit better. Well, I'm glad, something like that was able to just kind of lift your spirits up a little bit, Meg. I definitely know how those things can be tough. Nate said, I'm read Clay below your name. Nate said, 1 out of 4 and no other stats for Clay. Come on, man. You think you're top 75? He was top 75 at a point, man. He just haven't been able to find his stroke. Now, Nan has said he's been able to play a lot better this season so far. I haven't watched the game where he's played good, but I haven't seen a whole bunch of Golden State games. So we've been trying to do games other than Golden State and Pels. The only reason why I did this game today is just because it was them two against each other, and it was an important game. And I will more than likely not be here on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever day we decide to do our other stream. It'll probably just be Nan. I have a couple of big tests coming up, so I want to make sure I got one in this week and be able to hang out and shit with you guys. Mikey said, I hit a game winner in my basketball tournament versus a trash talker. Oh, that's the... See? And that's what you just give him the... I like that. We like that, Mikey. All the facts that ESPN Plus will be streaming IPL and USA. You can watch it. Oh, will it be? Okay, cool. Let me actually make a note of that in my phone right now so I can see about getting it. Because I was looking at getting Hulu. Because I wanted to watch this one series, and I think Hulu and ESPN Plus and like Disney Plus, I think all three of them are like together now or something like that. So maybe I can just go do that. ESPN Plus 2. But appreciate that. Goodness, all the facts. I've been asking, where we can watch it at and stuff like that, and I hadn't gotten any answers. So now that I know, I definitely look into it and try to catch some games. We actually had a couple guys send us a bunch of different videos, not to react to, but just to watch to understand the game a little bit better. So whenever we do some more reactions next week, I don't think we're going to be able to get together and record anything this week. We do have three or four more videos on deck right now, ready to be uploaded to the channel. So y'all will get 3 to 4 videos this week and next week. But we're going to watch some of those, leading up to our next cricket video. Her bringing the ball up for the Pels off the timeout. Scores 15-14. Golden State up by 1. Working the ball to B.I. B.I. working around the screen. Gets trapped by Draymond. And is going to throw the ball away to Steph Curry. Steph guarded by Trey Murphy. He's going to go ahead and slow it down a little bit. Klay Thompson with the high screen. Back to Klay. Klay wants 3. No good. Brandon Ingram with the board. Bring it up with Kuminga. He's going to trip and fall. Oh, please don't be that toe again. All right, he looks good. I didn't want to see his head go down towards his toe. I would have freaked out, man. I'd have been like, that's a wrap for the season. Bobby and Sal throwback this season will be epic. Yeah, are y'all wearing the throwback jerseys this season as well, Meg? I saw somebody on Twitter talking about y'all possibly bringing back the throwback jerseys. Nate says we'll be watching, but got to pack a lot, so won't talk later. All right, Nate, hey, appreciate you for stopping by, man. And I'm assuming I know what you're packing for, so have fun with that, dude. I know you have to be excited. Nerves and all that are going good. B.I. driving on Clay. Puts up the bucket. No good, but offensive board finally brought down by C.J. McCollum. 10 seconds to shoot. Working around the screen. C.J. 3. No good. 15-14 still score. Draymond, great outlet pass up front to Steph. But Trey Murphy's able to get a hand in the face of Steph, and he's going to miss it. Let's see, just get reward on the other side. Trick or Trey for 3. Buckets. What a great shot. Trey has been such an efficient scorer. Like, it's finally coming into fruition of him shooting consistently. It's so good to see. I've seen a second this year and a conditional 2024. Okay. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Mike says I shut him up and went to double OT and we won because of me. Hell yeah, Mike. Nice. Man, I love sales free agency signings. So excited for the draft. That's good, Meg. Dr. Rick. What's good, Dr. Rick? Welcome back to the channel, brother. How you been doing? Sale has throwbacks for 2 games this year. Fire. Score is 17-15. They're going to call a offensive foul off ball. I believe it was on CJ McCollum, maybe? I was like, saw it right as I was looking back at chat. So much to look forward to for the Seahawks. Fluke a wild card and lost week 1. Woohoo, that team ain't going further than that. Sorry. Nate's so brutal. Draymond to Clay. Finally, Clay knocks one down for Thrifty here. 18-17, Golden State up by 1. Brandon Ingram driving on Clay, met by Steph Curry. Quick hands by Curry is going to create the steal, and Jordan Poole is going to go ahead and bring it down. JV trying to get down. Klay Thompson, another 3-point shot. No good. Rebound almost by Herb Jones, but he loses it, and Steph Curry grabs it and shoots the layup. Scoop layup goes 20-17. Great work by him. Herb, need you to hold on to the ball, baby. Ball into B.I.'s hand on the left side. Trying to work it down low to the JV. I wanted to see this a little bit earlier. We'll see if we'll get it now. All right. Back him down. 3 seconds to shoot. He travels for sure. They don't call it. Kick out. CJ 3 gets it. Tied game again. Woo! Oh, this is going to be a fun one, guys. It's going to be a fun one. Steph, 3. Oh, we shooting now. We're shooting now. CJ. Oh, good move. Drives inside. He has to kick out the JV. Gives to him. JV, mid-range. No good. I wish JV would just put the ball down on the ground and just take one step. You know, just take one step and go. But Klay Thompson's going to get caught with a travel as we're going to see Larry Nance Jr. come in, as well as the Rook, Dyson Daniels, and Josh Richardson. We're going to have 3 people check in for the Hornets, and we're also going to see Gary Payton Jr., who's back with the Warriors, just his 2nd game since being traded back to Golden State. He's going to be coming in. Let's see. I'm writing my notes for the recap tomorrow. Fire. Wish me my cat Sugar and Derek Carr a happy birthday. Oh, it is Derek Carr's birthday, huh? Herb Jones 3. Oh, it's wet. Well, happy birthday to you, to Sugar, and happy birthday, DC. I want Jack Smith. I don't know how to say his last name. Is it Najigba? Yes, I think a lot of people want him. That dude's nasty. Klay Thompson drives inside, does the extra pass to Mooney down low, doesn't get a foul call, but gets his own board, but finally misses again, and Herb Jones is going to gather it up for the Pels, goes coast to coast, all the way to the basket, and Jones is feeling himself a bit. Good, I finally sold my truck wheels and tires today after 2 years. Offers up. Marketplace has been playing games in my time. Dude, the marketplace is terrible to sell things now, man. It's nothing but problems. Herb Jones with a steal now on the defensive side. B.I. bringing the ball up, and he's going to go straight to the hoop. Easy slam. They thought he was going to the left to Dyson Daniels, but B.I. said, y'all must forgot. I am him. Steph Curry, deep three. No good. Larry Nance with the rebound. I gotta go sell my cars still, Dr. Rick. I need to go and I gotta cheese them because it's broken and it just can't be fixed. But I can get it to start. So B.I.'s gonna go ahead and knock down a mid-range. So I'm gonna go buy a new battery, get it started, just bring it to a dealership, be like, look, I'm ready to sell it, see what they give me, and just accept whatever they give me, and just hope the thing turns on and runs for this, the couple seconds that I give it to them. Josh Richardson throws an alley-oop to Dyson Daniels. What is going on? 31-23, and Steve Kerr is going to call a timeout with 2 minutes left in the first quarter and an 11-0 run for the New Orleans Pelicans. 31-23. What a game so far. I'm already giving them credit with the win with the playoffs. I think they fall back. Oh, wait, I didn't even see what Meg said, because I know Meg responded. You may be right, but then again, I will come back and say, told you when we go further. And then Nate said, I think already giving them credit with the playoffs. I think they fall back. If we get who we think we'll aim for the fourth with 4 first-round picks, we may go further. I mean, the thing is the NFC is really weak right now. The NFC is really weak. So the biggest problem with y'all is that I don't think that y'all aren't going to beat the 49ers. Like, I just don't see that happening. I mean, if they could go through all the things they went through last season and honestly look like the best team in the NFC, if it wasn't for losing their fourth quarterback for the year, they very well could have went to the Super Bowl this past. But that doesn't mean wild card and things like that aren't going to be available because it's so weak in the NFC right now. It won't take much to get to the playoffs. I want to beat the Warriors down because their fans are annoying. Dang, bro. So Mike, you're saying nonfiction's annoying? That's messed up, man. I'm telling Non that you said he's annoying. I'm gonna text him right now. I don't know if I just don't like I don't have no beef with any Warriors fans, but I guess maybe they do. But I also don't know a whole lot. I know a lot of Curry fans, but I don't know a whole bunch of deriding Warriors fans, to be honest. Me personally, I know they're out there, but I don't know them personally. I bought them new for $2,400 and posted them for $2,100. People were offering me $1,200, even $800. What? The knobbies are still on the tires and wheels have no curb rash. They have 200 miles on in both. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, if you want to go that cheap, then just go to a crappy tire thing and go buy tires that got patchworked on that have half tread on them. If that's how bad you feel about them, if you want that cheap a price. I mean, that's where I get my tires. Unless I got the extra cash to go and buy new, I just go to a cheap tire store and just go grab some that were either patched up or, either half or 3/4 of the way, or I'm sorry, 1/4 of the way done. The one thing that's making me smile is that the 49ers and the content creators are very worried with the re-signing of Bobby. Was just on one of their chats and they even said that. Interesting. He's cool. The rest are though. Okay. That's fair, Mikey. Not as annoying. There, I said it too, with much love. You're annoying with love. But as always, guys, I really appreciate you all for being here. Make sure if y'all are here, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to take part in the poll as the Pels are trying to steal the ball, and they will get the steal right out the Golden State Warriors timeout. And this is just the type of intensity that the Pelicans have been bringing since they had this chat. So they've been on a 5-game win streak. They had a meeting with all the players, the players-only meeting, about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was a big discussion. And you could tell a lot of things have changed. You could tell by the post-game interviews how they're not goofing around as much. The way they're locked in on defense, they're making every minute worth it. It's a whole different team right now. They're locked in. Why did it take so long for them to get to this spot? That I don't know. But it's a part of growing and evolving as a young team that they are. There was a missed shot by Larry Nance, but Jordan Poole is going to drive in, blow a layup, but Gary Payton Jr. is going to go ahead and grab the board. 3 seconds to shoot. DiVincenzo underneath to Jordan Poole, kicks it out wide. Shot clock violation. Too many passes. The score still remains 31-23. The Pelicans, 4 turnovers with 11 assists. Golden State, 5 with 6. As Herb Jones almost goes out of bounds off the inbound there. He's going to go ahead and bring the ball up. Pass over to Larry Nance. Now over to the right side to Josh Richardson. And they're going to call a off-ball foul on the defense here on Golden State. So we're going to have a inbound pass, I believe. I don't think either team's in the bonus right now. Is Jordan Poole. He was grabbing on Ingram's jersey as he was trying to move along the baseline to get to the corner spot to receive the ball. Herb Jones is going to go ahead and check out for the final minute of this first quarter as Najee Marshall is going to go ahead and check in. Najee's going to drive straight in. Finally gets met at the rim by Looney. But Josh Richardson wants a 3. No good. And DiVincenzo with the board, bringing the ball up for the Golden State Warriors, trying to get some points up to end this quarter. Driving left and switching right, and there's going to be a foul on Dyson Daniels. Yeah, Rook, you ain't going to get no friendly treatment. They're going to foul you. Don't even touch that man. They're going to call it on you, I promise you. Nah, they saw my video of me ran. Oh, you think that's what it was, Mikey? Maybe so, baby. Who knows? DiVincenzo inbounds, gets it back. Now working to Jordan Poole on the inside. Dyson Daniel guarding him. Great move by Jordan Poole. When Jordan Poole, like, finally calms himself down, it doesn't try to be, like, just so all over the place and, like, out his body with the ball. He's such a talented player, but sometimes he just does too much. Josh Richardson's going to trip and lose the ball, and I think it's going to be called a double dribble as he got tripped. So the score is 31-25 after the Jordan Poole layup. With 27.1 remaining, and I believe this is going to be a timeout call by the Pelicans as they're just kind of, losing composure here in this last minute. And it's just the importance that they're trying to make. Every second matters in every single game. So even though there's only 27 seconds left, he already knows. This Warriors team can go down, knock down three three-point shots like it's nothing. So call a timeout, get everybody readjusted, get everyone settled down, and then lock it back in. Let's close out this first quarter with a lead. Keep in mind, they were 35-inch Toyota MTs. Tires go for about $2,000 alone. The buyer pulled up in a Honda Pilot. He said the wheels were going on his Nissan Frontier. All right. All right. I mean, Dr. Ray, I've seen some, I don't know where you stay. I mean, I've seen some crazy rigs down here and like, especially like in the like the more like redneck part of Louisiana, like in the deep south. So I mean, there's really no telling, man. We gotta y'all know that song wait, what is it? Shot caller, 20-inch rims on the Impala. Yeah, that song. There's literally a dude that has an Impala that, because of his tires and wheels on it, is higher than like a Ford F-150. It's insane. Larry Nance is going to get the ball and make the layup, and I guess the refs changed the call there, and it went back for the Pels. A little confused there, but they're going to go ahead and knock down the layup. Poole bringing the ball up, pass over DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo guarded by C.J. McCollum. DiVincenzo working, dribbling left side. Jordan Poole takes a 3, tries to act like he got fouled, but he just got blocked as Brandon Ingram tries to chuck one up as he takes a shot. They're going to call a foul on that. Wow. All right, now I need to see. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm assuming that's Non in here in the chat. What's up, Non? I thought you had a stream coming up. Oh, that's for another 30 minutes. Who remembers when the Pelicans couldn't hold a lead a couple years ago? I remember they couldn't hold a lead a couple weeks ago. What you talking about? So wait, was that a foul? Because I don't know if I don't know if that shot by Josh Richardson wasn't a foul. Yeah, I mean, it is a foul. He got in front of him shooting. I mean, it's unfortunate. It normally doesn't get called, but he does go in front of him from shooting. Let's see. Yeah, he cuts right in front of him shooting. Hits his leg as he goes up to put it up. Yeah. That's just stupidity by Gary Payton Jr. Kind of dirty as well. I mean, you literally dove right at the dude's knee leading. I don't know about that, Gary Payton. I don't know about that. Nah, you're watching. What you think about that play right there? Did you see that? But everyone that's tuning in, appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. If y'all are new to the channel, my name is Zach, and I'm your fanalist. This is Real Fan Sports. My co-host is in the chat as Real Fan Sports Nonpfixion, saying, what's up, sir? Make sure if y'all new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content so far. We do live game play-by-play. Once or twice a week, and right once the NBA playoffs start up, we will be live nonstop. Y'all gonna get sick and tired of looking at our faces, I promise you, but we'll have fun and try to make it as enjoyable as possible. The score right now is 33-25 as Brandon Ingram is up to shoot 3 free throws off the foul by Gary Payton Jr. He's gonna go ahead and knock down the first. Oh, you're in Georgia? Okay, yeah, okay. You get the same thing then. You get the same thing. I mean, I feel like every state has, like, that one area that's, like, really just, like, buck wild with trucks. You know what I mean? Like, don't know what the hell they're doing. Squatted, lifted, front side tilted down, back side tilted down. Like, you know, you never know. Sometimes they'll be leaning to the side. Like, you don't know what's going on half the time. He's going to make the second as well, looking to shoot his last one with 0.8 seconds left. He makes this. Golden State still has an opportunity to shoot, and they will. They're going to go ahead and pass the ball up to Looney. Looney's going to chuck a full court shot, and it's going to go short, and that will be into the quarter. Whew. That was a deep cough and almost hurt. So, Pelicans are going to go ahead and lead this first 36-25. And the Pels trying to continue their 5-game winning streak and trying to jump into that 6th spot in the Western Conference. Man, I feel like we're back in December again, but can we hold through? Can we stay alive? Zion potentially coming back within the next week and a half with the last 2 games remaining in the season. Jose Alvarado hopefully will be back by playoffs if we make it, or play-ins if we make it. A lot of good things looking for the Pelicans. I don't know what took them so long just to start taking things a little more seriously, but I'm glad they are. And as for Golden State, they just got to get in the play-in. You know, for the Pelicans, like, we don't want to go into the play-in. We want to be in the playoffs. We want that 6th seed. We want to prove that we have increased our game and that this young team is working. And what we're doing is progressively achieving next level things to where we can grow and build from this to where we can be a potential contender team. Are we there yet? No. But if we could get this 6th spot or get like a 5th spot, you know, the sky's the limit for the next 3 to 5 years. But, you know, when you look at the Warriors just got to get in the play-in, because once it turns playoff times, the Warriors are a different team. All of a sudden, Steph ages 10 years back. Clay ages 10 years back. Draymond ages 10 years back. The young guys seem to turn it up a little bit. It's going to be interesting, no doubt, regardless. Let's see. Ayo, what? Okay, what part of Georgia? Wait, you said a lot of weird trucks here. I've seen an F-250 with a big lift, but with thin rubber band tires, one bottle, and it was over with. The squatted truck tire. Yeah. Well, the worst is the mufflers. People that take the mufflers off. Like, my buddy had a Mazda, I think it was like a B3000 or something like that, and it's basically a Ford Ranger, but Mazda, like, bought the model rights to it, and it was a B3000. And he took the muffler off that thing. Oh, my God. It was like the worst, best truck. We had so much fun mudding and doing stupid shit with it because it was just such a piece of crap. Meg says, nah, what do you think about Bobby? Okay, Meg said, let's go, Pels. Yes, sir. Big buck down, man. It's some funny looking trucks in Kentucky, too. I bet there are some funny looking trucks in Kentucky, too. But what's good with your Big Buck? I did see a comment the other day, Big Buck. Just for you guys to know that we haven't been replying like on socials and stuff like that. Me and Nan have actually both been pretty sick the last couple of days. I had a couple things going on Saturday. I went golfing while sick, and that was like the worst thing I could do, and I was like out of commission Sunday and Monday. Today was the first day that I haven't been coughing up a lung, thank God. But we have been a little sick. But I did see your comment on the video saying what's up, saying what's up to us, Big Buck. Appreciate you for checking out that video, and how are you doing today, sir? Now, guys, while we're getting this second quarter about to start up, are we starting up right now? All right, I'll wait. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Mozzie, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. I did see that Brian Edwards is yeah, I did see Edwards is back. Or that we signed Edwards. Nah, what you think of Edwards, man? I know he got he played for what, the Falcons this past year, and like he basically was just a bench guy. He might have got dropped down to practice team for a little bit. But I mean, I know he's a big wide receiver, but I don't know much of his game. Steph Curry driving right side. Great basketball between Steph and Draymond. Great work, give and go, working off the screens together, and this is pretty basketball, and this is the type of basketball that they can play at any moment, and that's why no lead is safe against Golden State ever. Jonas trying to get positioning down low. They're going to call a foul on... I'm going to call a foul on Jonas, and I get Jonas when he's asked for the ball. He's kind of like clearing his arm back like that, and he does have a thing where he kind of drops his elbow down, but Draymond's hands are all underneath his arm too. You know, it's kind of, you know, what are you supposed to do with them? But Curry's going to work the ball around again, but the extra pass by Draymond is just off, looking for Jordan Poole at the three-point shot, is not going to go. So the score is going to be 36-27 still. 7 turnovers for Golden State so far, and 5 for the Pelicans. Neither team doing, great when it comes to maintaining possession of the ball. Najee Marshall controlling the offense, works it over to CJ McCollum, who's guarded by Kuminga, working it down low to JV, guarded by JV guarded by Draymond. Jonas is going to go up and shoot, and Green is going to foul Jonas, but Green is saying that he's saying that he hit all ball. It's kind of hard for me to see, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. Mike said, I'm sick too. Oh, that sucks. Sucks, Mike. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It's been terrible. Sick with a sinus infection here. That's what I think it was for me too, Meg, was a sinus infection. But then I had plans to go play golf, so I went because I didn't want to miss out because I hadn't hung out with my buddy in a while. And Golden State Warriors are saying ball don't lie as Jonas misses his first. We say it's all good, but I've just been working a lot lately, overtime now since we need some new employees. Oh, I got you, Big Buck. Well, hey, man, get your money, Big Buck. Get your money, but, also make sure you take some time for yourself when you get it, even if it's just, an extra long sit in the car, once you get home, just to take a breather, decompress a little bit, that sucks, but make that money until it slows down. What you do, Big Buck? I know you've told me, but... man, I forget so much. I got short-term memory loss. I had brain surgery, guys, if y'all didn't know that. So, like, my memory ain't all there. That's the excuse I'm going with. Apparently, it doesn't affect my memory, but I still had brain surgery, so that I'm going to say it. Who was on the Chiefs practice squad after he was on the Chiefs practice squad after he left Atlanta? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I didn't know he was on the Chiefs practice squad. Well, if he was on the Chiefs practice squad and they didn't bring him up, then that concerns me more than him being on the Atlanta practice squad, if I want to be honest with you. Megan says, I get them all the time as I haven't had all my sinuses smashed and never reset. Need to have some extensive reconstructive surgery at some point. Ew. Yummy. Yeah, our weather's just been crazy here. Like, I feel like the last month we'll have let's see, for instance, I think it was last Thursday or Wednesday, whatever it was. It was like cold as could be. It was like hoodie, like 34, 35 degrees outside, like freeze warning at night and all this stuff. And then not but 2 days later, it was 95 degrees outside. And it's been like that for like the last 2 months. So it's like you get your allergy sinus crap done, get that cold out the way, and then all of a sudden the weather changes, and then you get it again, and then you get it again, and then you get it again. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. That's not a foul. They call that a high five foul. And they normally don't call them. Yeah, no, I saw it. Yeah, no, you're right about that. I couldn't see it whenever I first looked. I was like kind of bouncing, but yeah, his fingers kind of hit. It kind of hit like this part of his hand. It wasn't quite the wrist. But I mean, like I have to see it again in slow motion. But I mean, if it still hits this area, I mean, that's still your follow through is still right there. Now, if it hit like, I don't know. The weather's changing here, and a lot of wind and storms kicking up dust and crap. Oh yeah, love that. Ugh. So, what's everybody's, Maz, are you still up in here, baby? What's everybody's thoughts on the Lamar Jackson news? And, who do y'all think he's going to go to? Initially, I saw a rumor, but I think it was on it must have been a BS, like, Twitter post, because I was really confused when I saw it, because it was, like, right away, and I was, like, half asleep when I saw it. Because I think it was when I was sick when I saw it, and it was like rumors of a 3-way trade between like Tampa, New England, and Baltimore, where Baltimore was gonna get like a first and 2 seconds. Patriots got Lamar, and then Tampa got Mac Jones. But I think that was fake because I only saw it once. I never saw it again. So where do y'all think? Where do y'all think Lamar Jackson, former MVP, will go? And who has the money to pay that man that much guaranteed? My goodness. So back at the play, Golden State, Steph, long three, no good. Board brought down by Najee Marshall. Working the ball up to CJ McCollum. McCollum working off the Jonas screen over to Najee. Najee hesitates. Spinning, great move by Najee, but that double hesitation was just too much. Jonas is going to grab down the offensive board and is going to go ahead and take a dribble, pass it over to CJ McCollum. McCollum's going to go ahead and shoot a tough mid-range, but gets a shooter's roll and knocks it down 39-27. And there's a loud whistle. I'm not sure if there's someone get cut, maybe? It's a loud whistle, but no stoppage. Steph Curry's going to get the ball. He's going to pass it right side. Skip pass over to Jordan Poole. Poole's looking for the screen. Tries to pass the ball underneath the Draymond. Almost stolen by Najee. And Poole's trying to tell Kuminga what he wanted him to do there. There was some obvious miscommunication between them two on whatever that play set was supposed to be. Lamar, let's see. I'm a cherry picker for Costco loading area. Oh, okay, I got you, big buck. Draymond from the elbow, no good. Najee bring the ball up for the Pels. Look at Najee playing PG, bro. It's so weird. I feel like he dribbles so uncontrollably. It makes me nervous, but like he makes it work somehow. Jonas, guarded by Draymond, lose the ball. People forget Draymond was a several all-defensive player. And defensive player of the year several times. Even though he is smaller in size, he makes up for it with very great basketball smarts. He knows the game of basketball. He knows how to defend regardless of your size. His speed might not be able to keep up with all the quick guys anymore, but he still knows how to get in the right position and poke that ball free. Score is 29-39 after the made shot. Now JV's trying to attack Draymond again is going to go ahead and get the bucket to go this time. 41-29. Steph Curry bringing the ball up, guarded by Trey Murphy, working around the Draymond screen, gets the space, goes inside, gets the foul on JV, and one. Steph Curry put in the big-time bucket, looking to bring it back within 10. Lamar is... I would say this have been a good offseason, but I said that last year. You see what happened. Shut up, Draymond Green. Yeah, I mean, it don't matter what you do in the offseason. If you don't perform correctly, it don't matter. So, we'll see. We'll see. I feel more comfortable going in this year as a Saints fan because I don't have expectations. I'm going in there very neutral of things that I want to see and want to see to look towards the future. And then, if things go out really good, then I'll be happy. If things don't work out good, well then, I was neutral about it. They try to trap CJ, extra pass to Najee, works. They're going to go bounce back and forth. Najee hesitates on a three. Najee not wanting to shoot the ball. 5 seconds. McCollum goes to the rim, shoots it, misses it, but Larry Nance trying to fight for the offensive board. Finally grabbed by Najee Marshall. Great hustle by the Pelicans. Trey Murphy with the ball working around the Larry Nance screen. Shoots a mid-range on the run. Oh, don't let him start. Don't let Trey learn how to shoot off the dribble. The league don't need that. Trey starts learning how to shoot off the dribble. That just takes his game to a different level as Trey gets a block on the defensive end, and I bet $5 he gets an alley-oop pass. Oh, come on, Trey. You're supposed to take the roof off this place, man. We're about to have the cops called. I was about to start yelling so damn much. Back to Lamb up top. Poole with it, guarded by Najee, driving inside, but Poole just so crazy with his dribbles, but a stupid foul by Trey Murphy. Don't know what he was doing as Poole is just losing himself, falls out of bounds, and Trey just kind of drags him. Kind of a dirty foul by Trey Murphy there. I'm not sure what was going on. Was that on Trey? That was on Trey. Yeah, gotta be smarter than that, Trey. Gotta be smarter than that. Especially when you see a guy out of control like that. You don't always have to make... He was going to turn it over himself. You didn't have to force it. He was going to turn... He wasn't stopping. Mikey says Lamar is being stupid. I don't know, man. I wouldn't say he's being stupid, but and we don't know what the conversation's like in between. Like, if the Ravens really weren't willing to budge even a little bit more, we don't know where his middle point was, or was he just being strict on he wants this and that's it. Now I don't get that. I don't want to be here. Then that I would say is kind of dumb, But I don't know if he gets paid though. Then is he stupid any longer? I mean, I don't think so. It's not like the Ravens were doing any crazy things to try and put him in the right spot to go and win a championship or to win a Super Bowl. They still weren't getting him weapons. They still weren't doing a lot of these things. So, is he really stupid for demanding that kind of money when they weren't making any moves to make him better? McCollum driving, 5 seconds, loses the ball. It's going to be stolen by Draymond. And Jordan Poole is going to go ahead and bring it up. A lot of sloppy basketball going on as Larry Nance gets a steal on Poole. Now Trey Murphy bringing the ball up. He wants 3. Trigger! Boom, we got it. 46-34. I'm sorry, I got the score wrong on here. But it is 46-34. And there's going to be a defensive foul. And it looks like it's going to be on Najee Marshall on a push-off, I believe. Push off on the screen. Megan says, I wanted Lamar to stay with Ravens, but I have no damn clue where he'll end up. I saw that too, Zach called BS. Okay, so I was making sure I wasn't dreaming that. Yeah, I think it was BS too. Darvis says, was I the only one that's seen that Donald destroying trade rumor to KC? It was a fake, but it caught my attention. That'd be funny. I'm surprised no one well, the thing is, he's probably making so much damn money with YouTube and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to go through the rigorousness of playing in the NFL. I mean, as far as financial-wise, he's saving his body and all this stuff. He's doing what he still likes to do. I mean, he's not fulfilling, I guess, his ultimate dream of playing in the league. So, I mean, maybe that would change his mind. But, my boy, he's doing what he got to do. If I'm thinking the right things. I know destroying. I'm assuming that's who Donald is. I don't know his first name. Mikey said, if he gets that money, how will he get weapons? Well, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'd be asking for that kind of money from the Ravens, because they weren't trying to give him weapons. They had, 4 or 5 years to get him weapons, and they never did. Andres Colon, hi, what's good, Andres? How you doing, baby? Welcome back to the channel. Hoodie Juby, what's good, Jube? Said, let's go Pels. Yes, sir. How was your cousin's band the other day? I was listening on Snapchat. It sounded like she was doing pretty good. Looked like a good time. B.I. dribbling, shooting over Lamb. Tough shot, no good, but Larry Nance with the easy cleanup. And that's going to make the score 50-36 24-point lead for the Pelicans right now with 6 minutes remaining. That's 6 offensive boards and 6 points off those boards for the New Orleans Pelicans. Cross-court pass, Kuminga, wide open three. Great shot. Way to get the Golden State Warriors back on track and try to get them back in this game as they can close it back within 10 with a stop and a quick bucket. Still so much time left. We can't take the foot off the gas as DiVincenzo is looking to check in for Golden State. CJ McCollum, guarded by Klay Thompson, rubs off the screen, gets the mismatch. Little hesitation move, double clutch, kick back, Larry Nance, now to B.I. B.I. quick step inside, look like he wanted to go and try to posterize Looney, but Looney said, no, sir. You must have forgot. You must have forgot who I am. You ain't posterizing me, sir. Great work by Looney underneath. Larry Nance trying to get another steal, but this time he's going to get a foul as he slaps the piss out of Looney's left hand. Let's see. Nate says, Lamar already the highest paid running back in the league. What more to see? What? That's fair, man. That's the joke, Dr. That's the joke. It was good, man. Well, that's good to hear, Hood. Mike said he runs too much. He keeps getting hurt by running himself out. I wouldn't say. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's all for that reason. Does that help? His case? No, but I don't think it's all just because of that. I don't think it's all because of that. Because the thing is, they're also designing so many set runs for him. So it's coaching too, where they're designing a lot of runs. They don't design a lot of passes. And when they do design passes, there's nothing there because they don't have wide receivers that can get open on a consistent basis. Where do we see Bateman in the next 5 years? Practice squad somewhere? Where do we see Duvernay in the next, 3 to 5 years? Practice squad somewhere? They grab, Sammy Watkins? Where did he end up that year? Practice squad. But Golden State is going to go ahead and finally cut it within 10. But Najee Marshall wide open for the right side. No good. Almost offensive rebound by Herb, but Kuminga is going to bring it down, bring it up with some pace. Guarded by Dyson Daniels, pass it over to Looney, and this kind of stalls the momentum as they work the ball. DiVincenzo going baseline on Najee Marshall, trying to pass it underneath, which is going to be stolen by Dyson Daniels. But Dyson, the Aussie, losing control of it. And New Orleans is going to be able to get the timeout in before the turnover occurs as Dyson Daniels, loses his dribble for a little bit and falls to the ground. Same can be said about Russell Wilson. Yeah, Russ takes too much money. No money to get him weapons. When has Russell Wilson never had weapons? Tyler Lockett is probably one of the most underrated. I mean, he's getting a little bit older now, but he's such an underrated wide receiver. They have DK Metcalf. If anything, they overpaid DK Metcalf way too much. I mean, right now they have Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. Now, don't get me wrong, Jerry Jeudy looked like he had bricks for hands the first half of the season. So I mean, but he's a young player. Those are good wide receivers. Let's see. Andrika is, let's go Pels. Yes, sir. Let's go Pels. Hopefully they can pull out another win. Right now, taking a look at the standings in the Western Conference Division, Golden State Warriors are sitting at 39 and 37 with the 7th spot. New Orleans Pelicans at the 8 with 38 and 37. And at the 6 is the Minnesota Timberwolves, who Golden State lost to just the other night, who are sitting at 39 and 37 as well. So if the Pelicans were to win this game with having the matchup over the Warriors and having the matchup against the Timberwolves, would put the Pelicans in that 6th spot in the Western Conference Division, to where they will not have to go to play-in. We still have a lot of basketball to go in the season, a lot of tough matchup for the Pelicans, but they cannot slow down. But right now on a 5-game win streak, they look like they're finally playing with some heart, and it's looking really, really good for them to at least be in play-in. Hoodie Juice said, or Megan says, Bobby's coming home, Seattle Bay. Oh yeah, F you Kuminga. Poor Nate. Hoodie said, yeah, seeing that Meg. Meg says this was his reason for wanting to leave Seattle to go to a winning team. How did that work out for him, I wonder? Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I didn't want to cough right in the mic on y'all. But the thing is, like, with the Denver thing, I still don't understand how they lost. I mean, Russ was a lot to blame on that. But Russ, the turnovers by the running backs was huge. There was no leadership in the offensive game for the Broncos team. I feel like their head coach was soft at the time, and that's why they got rid of him. I mean, they like we've said several times on this stream in the past, where if the Broncos, there was a certain point, if they would have scored more than 17 points every game, they would have only have lost 1 out of like 9 games or something like that. You know, so I think it's a little bit deeper than just Russ. Even though not the hugest fan of Russ, but I think it's more than that. Seattle has good when he's fast. And Maggie said he was released free agency. Okay, I got you. But again, everybody, welcome to the channel. If y'all are new to the channel, my name is Zach. I'm your fanalist for the evening. This is Real Fan Sports. Me and my co-host Nonpfixion, who's not here with me today, run this channel. We go live for a lot of NBA content, do a lot of live game play-by-plays for the NBA. We do about 2 times a week, and then once the playoffs come up, we will be live nonstop. That you'll be sick of seeing us. Make sure, if you enjoy the NBA and you're enjoying this content, this commentary so far, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tune in more and more often. We will be here, and we ain't going nowhere. But there's going to be an offensive foul on Looney. It's going to be a charge as Dyson Daniels standing right outside the little circle is going to draw that charge. But I don't think that's the right call, because Dyson Daniels was definitely still on the move. That's a bad call by the refs there. Score is 50-41. Just a 9-point game with 4 minutes to go in this second quarter. Herb Jones passing over to Larry Nance. Nance to B.I. guarded by DiVincenzo. Is going to work off the screen, pull up from his favorite spot, but doesn't get it to go. It's been a a rough night for B.I. so far. He hasn't been the scoring force that he has been the last 5 games, but other key components of this team has been playing great to help this out. As Trey Murphy's going to go ahead and get another ejection, I believe his second of the night so far. B.I. gets the ball, is going to get fouled, and I do not believe they're going to be in the bonus. And now Draymond Green wants to get a little physical, and they're going to tee both of them up? Why is B.I. even getting teed up? Draymond, you're yelling why, but what was B.I. doing? B.I. was just coming back off the foul, and you come running this man's face. See, Draymond always wants to instigate shit and then wants to whine and moan and cry and complain. I'm sorry, Non, if you're still here, but, like, it's disgusting. You instigate it, can walk up in this dude's face and then get mad when the dude tells you to F off, get out my face. You initiated the unnecessary contact. He turns around, slaps the ball, and then you come running his face. Stupid. Shouldn't be a double technical, but I mean, I guess, refs this in today's game, it shouldn't have been technical at all. But refs in today's game, they just want to have control nonstop. Draymond's still heated, having to get held back by a couple coaches. They're going to go ahead and do an official review. I guess they're going to review whether or not. So B.I. just goes, you're soft. And then Draymond gets in his face, grabs him, kind of pushes him a little bit. He goes ahead, extends his arm out. I think this is a no harm, no foul type of thing. There should be 0 text on this. This is just physical basketball. But, of course, it's going to be a double. It's going to be a double, but it shouldn't be. They're going to see if this is going to be a flagrant foul on Draymond. Interesting. I guess shows you how much Pete Carroll was hiding in regards to how bad Rush really was. truly, I don't think this should be a technical in either one, but today's NBA, they are going to upgrade to a flagrant for Draymond Green. And Draymond's clapping, so he might go ahead and get a second technical. He needs to watch himself. They haven't been playing with the clapping. They don't like clapping. They don't like rounds of applause. If y'all watching the game, what do y'all think about this double tech and this flagrant? I don't think either of the three should have happened, if you want to be honest with you. I don't understand the BI tech at all. I get he kind of ran his mouth, but everyone runs their mouth. But BI's going to go ahead and knock down the technical free throw, 51. That's why I have hatred for this man. Do you think a little of the Pels issues was players' frustration with Zion? Just been a mess for 4 years. He needs to nut up and play through. Nate, it's not him nutting up or playing through. He wants to play. It's our staff not letting him play. It's not him. It's not him whatsoever. That narrative has been by far proven incorrect. I could think some people are frustrated with that. But I don't think that's what's been leading to the Pels' struggles lately, man. I think it's just growing pains. This is still a very young team. B.I.'s about to cook now, by the way. Guarded by Klay Thompson. Oh, great strip by Klay. Great work by Klay. DiVincenzo brings the ball up. And that's going to be a charge on Draymond, on Herb Jones, and now they're fighting. Get Draymond out of here. And Herb is doing what he wants to do. He wants to get Draymond another. No, B.I., grab B.I., grab B.I. Oh, yeah, we having fun now. We having fun now. Let's go. Let's go. This feels like playoffs. This feels like playoffs, guys. This is a great game. It's fierce. It's competitive. Everybody's at each other's neck. They're playing with a lot of emotions. This is fun basketball. This is fun basketball. Great work by Herb drawing it. Draymond kicks him in the foot, then kind of, steps all over Herb. Herb gets up. You're going to see Mooney come over and start pushing Herb while Herb's just trying to stand up. Yeah, see, I know if Nan was here, we'd be having a very hot debate on what's going on right here. But you can't tell me if you're watching this game right now that this is on Pelicans. He's tangled up. He's just trying to get this man off him. And Looney want to come over, push him. Draymond want to get up, talk crazy. Oh, man. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Make sure y'all here. Hit that like button, guys. Make sure y'all spam that like button up. Hit that subscribe button. This is getting fierce. Come on, pals. No longer is a putting his career at risk. He currently is an NBA seat warmer. Time to play, Youngblood. And again, I get what you're coming from, Nate. And, I feel that way, too. I wish they'd be like, just play him. But, I'm telling you, it's the organization that's not letting him play. It's really not him. It's really not him. If it was him, I'd be right there. I'd be right there. But I think the main issue or main struggles for the Pels was that they're just so young. They've been playing with a lot of fun, which is good. That's good for creating their team chemistry and that culture inside of New Orleans, which we haven't had as a basketball team in a very, very long time, since 2008 season when we had, Chris Paul, Tyson Chandler, Peja, and all them guys, David West. But now it's time where they got to learn to take it to another level and also be serious. You can have fun, but it's not fun when you're losing, and they got to be more serious. They can't celebrate every win. They need to celebrate consistent wins, celebrate playoff wins. You don't celebrate regular season wins. You can still have a good time, enjoy, spend time with your brothers, all this good stuff, but it's got to be bigger than that. You got to have better expectations for yourself. And they had a meeting within recent weeks, about 2 weeks ago, where they sat down, had a players meeting, and there was a lot of conversations going on between C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Larry Nance Jr., and a bunch of our key guys that came in and talked about, picking up the intensity and being more serious. And since this talk, we've been on this 5-game win streak, and you could tell the intensity, physicality, and energy that we're bringing to games is different. It's definitely been different. Real fast. Nan says a bunch of extras by everybody. No, I agree with you. I think it's a bunch of extras by everybody. For sure. For sure. I definitely don't disagree with that, Non. It definitely is a bunch of extra nonsense with everybody. But let us know in chat. Guys, let us know if you're watching the game. Tell us, who do you think is at fault here? Do you think it is what it is? Do you think it's on Draymond? Do you think it's on Brandon Ingram and Herb Jones? What do you think the refs should do here? I think they're going to try and take control of this game. And I have a really bad feeling since BI got up and started yelling and screaming afterwards, they're going to double tech Draymond and BI, and they're going to send them both out the game because they want to control the game. I guarantee that's what's going to happen. I have a feeling. And if this happens, guys, I'm not going to lie, I might shut off stream. I might shut off stream if that happens. Let athletes play physical ball. Here comes the announcement. And the microphone is not working, so we cannot hear. So they're going to call it just a foul, nothing additional. And they're just going to let it play. So, no additional penalty. Foul on Draymond Green on the charge. But there's going to be some competitive basketball to roll out this half. It is what it is. Now you just play ball, though. And this is where, as a young team, and a difference between a young team and an experienced team is that the Warriors can calm down and knock down 3 buckets under pressure. I don't want the Pelicans to start playing with their emotions and start playing overly aggressive or doing too much. Just play your game of basketball. Half court, have CJ McCollum run the point, and that's it. They're going to go ahead and sit Draymond Green. I think that's a smart thing to do, as he was already yelling with Herb. They don't want him to get ejected because one more technical also creates a suspension and a fine, so they don't need that. BI shoots a mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Looney. Steph Curry bringing the ball up. All right, we're tired of seeing Draymond. Let me see the play. Thank you. Steph Curry drives inside. Great move. Tries to pass it inside to Looney. The ball is going to be fumbled around, to Kuminga. Finally, it's going to be grabbed up by CJ McCollum. It's going to be a 4-on-4. CJ straight to the hoop. High off the glass. No good. CJ fighting for the board. Isn't going to get it. And it's going to be back with the Warriors. I feel like the Pelicans need a timeout. If I'm the Pelicans, I'm taking a timeout right now. Everyone's playing crazy. They need a full TV timeout and just breathe and talk. Steph Curry's going to go ahead and turn the ball over. Trey Murphy with it. He's going to go ahead and pass it over to BI. BI, left hand layup. It's good. It's good. 54 to 41. Steph Curry fumbling the ball a little bit, guarded by Herb Jones, one of the best defenders Pelicans, but works around the screen beautifully, puts up the great floater. Steph Curry, always so composed, always so comfortable, as Herb Jones denies the pass to BI and goes up with it himself. Such a great play, but could not finish at the basket, but finds CJ McCollum wide open 3! Bang! 3-point shot knocked in. CJ McCollum letting it rain. 57-43. Steph Curry getting double teamed by Larry Nance and Herb. Pass over to Kuminga. Kuminga to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's going to get fouled, but no call. Should have been called. Ball worked up. 3-point shot again. CJ McCollum. Bang! Oh my goodness. 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes by the Pelicans. Steph Curry guarded by Herb. Works around the screen. Takes a 3 himself, but they're going to wave it. Foul on. Was that on Kevon Looney? Is going to draw the foul on the illegal screen. My goodness. My goodness. Just make sure you give him a warning first, Nate, if you want him to chill out. I'm cool with you being like, hey, chill out a little bit, relax. Just make sure you give a warning before you do anything, before you do any, timeouts or anything. Larry Nance, great spin move, tries to put it off the glass, no good. Draymond Green's going to get the board, but he's going to lose it out of bounds. So it's going to remain 60-43 and Pels ball with a minute and 5 remaining in the second. They need to change the shot clock because right now it's showing 23. It shouldn't even be 14. I don't know what the clock was at whenever Nance shot. It should be a late clock, like maybe 5-6 seconds. Megan said, okay, gang, I'm heading out. Great talk to you as always, and go Pels. Megan, much love. Appreciate you for stopping by. We'll catch you next time. Herb Jones, great work by Draymond. But it's going to be a shot clock violation. Great work by Draymond, as it looked like Herb was trying to throw in maybe an alley-oop pass. I think he was trying to throw an alley-oop pass to Larry Nance, and Draymond gets all the way up to go ahead and bring that down and yells as loud as he can. Great work by Draymond. Great defense. Great awareness by a veteran player. Do you know the Warriors received the least foul calls in the entire league, so until the game is called fair, I don't really care what anyone says about my team? I mean, that's fair, Non. That's fair, Non. There's been a couple of missed ones, but it hasn't been that many. It hasn't been that many. It's been about 2 that I think that were like really obvious. Oh, BI wants a 3. Oh. 20-point game. 63-43. Steph Curry going underneath. Kicks out DiVincenzo. Back to Curry. Curry, corner 3. Buckets. Great shot. 26 seconds. 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. BI bringing the ball up for the Pels. Klay Thomas guarding Thomas guarding BI high. What? They're going to call a foul on Thompson. I'm not really sure what it was. So that should put New Orleans in the bonus now after that foul. Oh, no. Now it's going to give him a fresh shot clock. So now with this, New Orleans are going to go ahead and get the last shot, and Golden State should not receive the ball back. Let's see what type of play they design up as they are up 63-46. BI working the ball up top, guarded by Klay Thompson, works around the Larry Nance screen, throws the ball over to CJ McCollum. McCollum loses the ball. Klay Thompson gets it back. Gives it up to Kuminga. Kuminga puts up the layup and gets it before the buzzer. 48-63. Wait, they're going to say it's too late. All right, so it was 46. I think that's going to be reviewed, though, because that was pretty darn close. I thought it was good. That should be reviewed, so we might have an updated score in just a couple of moments once this halftime gets back. But I'm going to go ahead and run through these comments real fast, guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and run some ads as I go to the restroom. But let's go ahead and look what everybody else says. Nah, Mike, you're just good at hitting keywords every time. Oh, I got you, Nate. Draymond is the Eli Apple of basketball. My goodness. No, because at least Eli Apple is ass. Like, Draymond is actually a good ball player. Like, he's a great defender. He used to be one of the better, power forward and assisting people in the game. He has some of the best intelligence out of, most players on the court. He's a very smart basketball player. Eli Apple talks all this shit, but is just complete trash. Draymond is, that's an unfair comparison to my boy Dre. I didn't know Eli was the defensive player of the year and in the running most of his career. That's cool. Look, hey, speak your truth, Don. Speak your truth. I bet Klay Thompson would have made the top 75. I feel like, Nate, weren't you just making fun of Klay? Nate's trying to get on Non's good side. That's fucked up. All right, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run some ads really, really quickly, guys. If y'all get one, just stick along. I'm going to go ahead and run to a restroom, and we're going to go over some halftime stats and some of the scores that have happened previously today in the NBA, and maybe take a look at the playoff picture as it stands if we have enough time before the second half starts up. I will be right back, guys. Oh, Klay Thomas. Oh, I got you. I didn't look. I didn't even read, dude. Nate, you know I can't read. You know I'm dumb, bro. You know I'm dumb. All right, but guys, we are back. I'm saying likable purposes. No, because I don't even think people on the Bengals like him. Like people are going. Like I said, he's one of those guys. Like not as bad as Chris Paul. But if you have Chris Paul on your team, then you love Chris Paul. But if he's against you, you can't stand him. But he's not that bad, because Chris is like. Chris is a dirty player that also like does all the nasty dirty fouls, but then acts like he's all innocent and stuff. Draymond knows he's being dirty and stuff like that. He's just loud, but he don't care. He's a menace, bro. But if if you're a Warriors fan, then you love Draymond. He brings the energy. I mean, after that happened, the energy in the arena went ecstatic, and I'm actually very proud of the Pels to actually be able to hold it down and continue that scoring run that they had, because like I said, I was worried that all of a sudden we would fold as a young team playing off emotions instead of playing smart basketball, but we held it down there, which was a very, very good thing to see. But let's go ahead and check out the box scores so far for the first half. Like we said, Pelicans are up 63-46 against the Golden State Warriors at their own home at the Chase Center. Right now, the Pelicans are being led by Brandon Ingram with his 16 points, 5 for 13 is shooting, but has been at the line with 5 free throws and 1 3-point shot. He has 5 rebounds and 3 assists, 1 block, but he does have 3 turnovers. I really need to see B.I. start passing that ball a little bit more. I want to see him consistently score, but his development as a passer over the last 5 games has been huge. That development of his game, being able to find open shots, drawing the attention in, and being able to work and kick that ball out to open guys that are making buckets has been crucial to a lot of these wins and a lot of these blowout wins that we've been having. I'd like to see him get other players involved some more. Herb Jones, I mean, things that he doesn't show up in the stat board. Right now, he has 8 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, but just the defensive play and the charge that he drew on Draymond there that kind of just sent everything go crazy. It's things like that that don't show up on the board, but are crucial moments in the game, and he's been like that these last 5 games, especially. Jonas Valanciunas with just 5 rebounds and 7 points. I need 8 more rebounds out you, Jonas, please. No, 7. I need 7 more rebounds out you, Jonas. Please get that for me. CJ McCollum, 13 points, 5 for 10 shooting, 3 for 4 from 3. Trey Murphy with 11 points. He has 3 3-point shots, and he is perfect from the field tonight, 4 for 4. Off the bench, Larry Nance with 4 points, Najee Marshall with 2, and then Dyson Daniels with 2 as well. I was kind of surprised. I thought we were going to see a little more Kyra Lewis tonight, especially since when he came in late game against Portland Trailblazers, he looked phenomenal. Be interesting if we'll see him a little bit in this third quarter, especially if, I think they bring in Dyson Daniels right now just for his defensive presence to take over for Herb. But it'll be interesting to see if they'll bring in Kyra Lewis for a little more scoring opportunity off of the bench. From the Golden State Warriors right now, it's been all Steph Curry. Steph Curry's been doing everything he can in the last several weeks to get this team back to where they belong, back to this championship caliber team. He gets help every now and then. We know Jordan Poole had a 30-point game just the other day. But so far, it's been all him. 17 points, 6 for 11 shooting, 3 from 5 from 3-point range. Kuminga with just 5 points. Draymond Green with 6 points, but does have 1 steal, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds, really facilitating that ball really well. And working from the 5 today, too, which is something that he hasn't played in quite a while. Kevon Looney coming off the bench with just 2 points. What happened to Kevon Looney? Nah, can you explain to me if you're still here? What's happened to Kevon? For me, he was like not the MVP, but like he was the MVP of that playoff run last year. He did everything he needed to do that whole entire playoff throughout every series. He showed up and he like kind of made himself a focal point on this team, and he just hasn't been relevant as of late. What is going on with him? Are they not playing him right? Is the change in staff different? The players on the field, is that's what's hurting him? What's going on with Looney? Gary Payton, he came in for 4 minutes, second game back, has 0 points, has 1 rebound. and 1 turnover. Jordan Poole with just 6 points in 14 minutes, 2 for 5 from shooting, and 2 shots from the free throw line. The Golden State Warriors right now are shooting 45.9% from field goal range, but they're shooting 42.9% from 3. Maybe they just need to let Steph and Klay just start firing a little bit more. Take some more shots. I'm surprised we only saw 3 shots from DiVincenzo and 3 from Thompson, knowing that the Pels are not a great perimeter defensive team. I'm surprised they haven't tried shooting a couple more, work that ball around the perimeter a little bit more often, especially when Jonas Valanciunas is on the court. It definitely opens the thing up because he cannot space the floor because of him not being quick enough to do so. Pels are shooting 50% from field goal, but they're shooting 64.3% from three-point range. That has to be the highest they've shot all year. What's y'all's thoughts on the game so far? Y'all let me know. But going back and just looking at the games that have occurred so far today, the Boston Celtics lost to the Washington Wizards. What the heck? Man, I'll tell you what, I never would have guessed that one. They lost 130 to 111 by 19 points. The Wizards. I'm not even going to make a joke. The Atlanta Hawks are going to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland, I think, just clinched their playoff berth in the Eastern Conference, have been playing phenomenal. I think they're currently sitting at that 4th spot, but they're going to lose by 2 points to the Atlanta Hawks. Miami versus Toronto, which was the game that happened just before then. Miami just took too long to become relevant and start attacking the game. They lost 106-92. Toronto back above 500 for the first time since December. And Scotty Barnes was the man. Did his thing with him and Siakam. Really did great work tonight. Miami tried to come back with shots by Robinson, Tyler Hero, and their center, who I'm forgetting his name, Adebayo, but we're not able to close it out. Memphis won over Orlando just by 5 points, 113 to 108. And then the Charlotte Hornets come back to beat OKC. That is huge for both Pelicans and Warriors. We definitely did not want to see OKC sneak out a win against, not sneak out a win. We didn't want them to win against Charlotte, and they did not. So that goes ahead and gives us just a little more wiggle room as we're coming into the final couple of weeks in the regular season. You skip Klay, laugh aloud. I know he bad. Yeah, Klay. Yeah, he has 5 points right now. 5 points, 1 for 3 from 3-point range, 2 for 7. He had the one mid-range shot that did finally drop. He does have 2 steals, though. He's been very active on defense, and when he has guarded Brandon Ingram, he has given Brandon Ingram fits. Both of his steals came against when he guarded BI. So he's doing his work. He I don't know why. He's either on or he's not, and that's been the biggest thing with Klay. He doesn't have like I haven't noticed him just have a like mediocre 18-point game. Like it's either he's gonna score like 10 points or he's gonna go ahead and drop like 25 to 26. You know, there's no middle grounds for him because he had good looks. He had good looks, especially early on from the mid-range that he missed. A couple of tough short looks that he would typically make off the glass that he just struggled with. But this game is nowhere near over. It's not a 20-point game. It's currently 17, and this is still anyone's ball game. Everyone has to lock in because we all know Golden State Warriors can shoot at will at any point. And I kind of need them to shoot a little bit too because I played the overs for today's game, and right now my bets are actually looking pretty freaking good, except for Steph Curry. I had Steph under 27, and he already has 17, so I think I'm going to lose that. So I might be screwed. But, you know, who knows? Maybe Klay will start popping off and Steph will go cold. Who knows? But let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the Western Conference standings and just give a look of what we got left. We have just a couple weeks left to go in the NBA. Let me actually pull it up here. We'll focus on 2 teams that we're looking at, the Pelicans and the Golden State Warriors. The Pelicans, as it's loading up, have 6 games remaining. We're going to be playing against Denver on Thursday night at 9 p.m. on TNT once again. The Nuggets, who are leading in the Western Conference. We play the Clippers again. We beat them handily just the other night, but they're going to want their revenge but it will be at home this time. Let's see what the Clippers can do. Then we play Sacramento Kings, the red hot, lighting the beam, but is at home. Hopefully we take advantage of some of these tough matchups at home, followed by the Memphis Grizzlies and the New York Knicks, who have been surprisingly doing very well this year. And then we close out the season with the Minnesota Timberwolves. All of these games are so important. This Timberwolves game is going to be super important, especially when it comes to fighting for that 6th spot. Realistically, with these last 6 games, we could easily lose all 6. If we could go 3 for 3 in these last few, beating Minnesota and beating Clippers, and then stealing one from either Memphis, or New York, I think that will put us in a really good spot to definitely make it in the play-in. I think we need that to happen, and possibly a little bit more. They cannot take their foot off the gas here. And really, especially with you having to fight so much, this 6th spot is worth more and more every single week as the competition in the West is so close. They're going to want to break before their playoff series. They don't want to have to go straight into a play-in matchup and play 2 physical games of basketball before getting into a 7-game series against a number 1 or number 2 overall team, whether, probably being either the Nuggets or the Grizzlies at that point. We do not want to see that happen if you're either the Warriors or the New Orleans Pelicans. So these last games are very, very important. We'll take a look here at the Golden State Warriors and what they got remaining for their season, and what they're looking like, how their matchups are going to go through. Let's see. Let's pull up their schedule here. All right, so the Warriors have just 6 games left, so they have 1 less game than the Pelicans. Pelicans did have 7. I think I said 6, but I meant 7. I can't read, guys. They're going to be playing against San Antonio on Friday. They get a nice 5-day break after this game, and I feel like this is the league trying to pay them back for killing them at the beginning of the season. The amount of back-to-back road games they had at the beginning of the season was horrendous. But they play San Antonio, which should be an easy win. Then they're going to play the Nuggets as well. And then they're going to have a tough game against Oklahoma City. Again, a team that's fighting for the last couple of spots in the West. They're going to play a tough Sacramento Kings team, and then a struggling Portland Trailblazers team who is still without Damian Lillard, or at least was the other night. Not sure when he's expected or if he's expected to come back. I'm assuming with their playoff chances being just about out the window, I don't see them dragging him back or rushing him back. He'll probably sit out the rest of the time. So realistically, they got 3 tough games. 1, 2, 3. Man, I really can't count, guys. They got 5 games left. So they got 3 out of their last 5 games are going to be tough and be competitive. Luckily, they play Oklahoma City at home, which they have been very competitive at, 30-8 leading up to this game record at home. If they can beat OKC, beat San Antonio, beat Portland, that should definitely guarantee their play-in spot. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough run. I mean, when you're looking at this division right now, no one's safe. Phoenix right now is sitting at 40-35. They're 2 games ahead of the Pelicans, a game and a half ahead of Golden State and the Timberwolves, a half game ahead of the Clippers. If Clippers could lose a couple games, and they could drop all the way out of play-in if the Dallas Mavericks finally figure out how to get themselves going again. They're sitting at 37-39, just a half game back behind both the Lakers and the Thunders, and a game and a half back from the Pelicans. This last couple weeks are going to be crazy for the West. And then when we look over at the Eastern side, things a little bit more spread out, but there's definitely still a battle between the 8th and 10th spot, and seeing who's going to get a home advantage for that 8th seed and get a home advantage in their first play-in game. But the Washington Wizards sitting at 34-42, 2.5 games behind the Bulls. Seems a little unreachable, but who knows. But we're finally going to get back into the game here, and DiVincenzo with a filthy follow-up jam Missed three, and DiVincenzo comes out of nowhere in between both Jonas and Ingram and says, "Give me that poster, son." B.I. looked and did not realize it was the white boy that got on his back like that. Great work. Draymond's playing Jonas very high. Is going to get the foul on Jonas. Just a little too handsy. Scores 48-63. All right, CJ looking to inbound. This is Draymond Green's fourth foul. Very early in this third. JV backing him down. Trying to find, spin, turns. They're going to catch him with a travel. JV knocks down the bucket, but he does travel. I couldn't see it from that angle because Draymond's feet were kind of covering his. But JV does have a bad habit of traveling a lot, so I don't I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Steph Curry with the ball now up top. Great pass to DiVincenzo underneath, who's going to get the foul. And DiVincenzo looking to turn it up. And one play opportunity as a great feed down low. DiVincenzo, bigger body against CJ McCollum. Great eyes by Steph, looking right, feeds inside, and gets the shot to go. 4 out of 5 is tight too. Knicks versus Cavs. Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. 4 out of 5 too. I was looking at like just the true like play-in standings. I wasn't looking at that. You're right, Nate. That's my fault. That's my fault. CJ McCollum picked up his dribble and not knowing what to do with a great trap defense. Finally find an underneath path to Murphy, but Murphy loses the ball and it's gonna be stolen by Steph Curry. Steph bringing the ball up, kicks out. Klay Thompson fadeaway three. Bang! And just like that, score is 54-63, and Pels are without a doubt calling a timeout here. Great, great shot. Now, this is going to come down to the leaders and come into coaching. You already see what Golden State's trying to do straight out the half. They want to trap high. They noticed this at the end of the second half when they trapped B.I. high, when they trapped CJ high, that they struggled to get the ball through. They weren't working the ball around quick enough at the in full court sets, so where they were able to get trapped close near that halfway line. And so they've done this early and have forced turnovers and have forced ugly shots. If they continue to do this, they're going to struggle a little bit. They need to get that ball pushing and get that ball moving a little bit more often. But once again, guys, thank you all that have tuned in and that are joining me today on the Real Fan Sports channel. My name is Zach, your fan analyst for the evening. This is Real Fan Sports. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content, whether you're new, old, or young, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and hit that like button as well for your boy. We'll be live at least once or twice a week as we're leading into the NBA playoffs. And once the NBA playoffs come on, we are going to be live nonstop, covering as many games as physically possible for us. If we don't have work or if I don't have school, and then we'll be streaming. We'll have a lot of duo streams. We'll have some solo streams just so we can try and stream every game that's possible for us to do. So do not miss out on any of the really, really great content, guys. We're having a lot of fun doing these streams. I love doing these live play-by streams, being able to talk a little sports and BS with you guys. We also do edited content. If you were not aware, we have edited content where we react to sports from all over the world, as well as some edited content that has us discussing some topics at the beginning and ending of season. We will have some live streams as the playoffs come up that we will send into a edited form video where we will talk about our predictions weekly for each round of the playoffs and the play-in. A lot of great stuff, a lot of sports content. And if there's anything else that you'd like to see us do or you'd be interested in our opinion on, please reach out to us on social medias. I'm going to go ahead and drop them right here. Wrong alert. You can reach out to us, Facebook. Instagram and Twitter, the two easiest ones to reach out to us on. And if you give us a recommendation or something, we'll be happy to do it if we are able to and feel comfortable to do it. But much love to all of you. Nate says, my fantasy team crawled into first place for about 30 minutes yesterday. Only Clay today, so I've dropped back. Going to come down to field goal percentage, and I have 20 to 30 games more to burn than the other leaders. Is that a good thing, Nate? Like having 20 to 30 games more to burn? Is that a good thing? I haven't played fantasy basketball in so long, so I have no idea. Is that a good thing? Could you imagine, bro, winning 2 leagues in 1 year, bro? That'd be fire. Like I said, Nate, I did get your gift. Oh, I'll probably message you. I'll probably message you on I'm trying to think. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll probably message you Wednesday night. Herb Jones 3 knocks it down. I'll probably message you Wednesday night and just make sure there's nothing like specific that I need to do for like shipping internationally or like any extra like because the thing that I bought is fragile. Like if there's any extra like stuff I can add to it to make sure it doesn't break. You know what I mean? I'll message you. I'll message you on IG. Because I got the package delivered in. I was just gonna keep it in the package that they sent it in, and then just replace the label. If you think that'd be good, if you think they'll package it right, or if I should do it on my own. So, shot doesn't go. JV grabs the board. Trey Murphy with the ball up top, guarded by DiVincenzo. Works it over to CJ McCollum up top, guarded by Klay Thompson. Dribbling on Klay, kicks it out wide. Herb Jones guarded by Steph. Back to CJ. Now underneath to Jonas. Jonas turnaround fade away. No good. DiVincenzo with the board. 66-54 is the score. Yeah, you get 820 games to use. Most of them are 20 max, and now I have 44. Oh, I got you. In roto total. Nice. Okay, I got you. And they're going to call a foul on Jonas. Jonas saying that his arms were up. His arms might have been up, but he lifted up his left leg. He kneed him. It's a great cut by DiVincenzo. I love that he's getting active. And they're trying to get inside the paint here. Not just settling for mid-range shots, but getting to the basket, drawing fouls, and shooting free throws. But DiVincenzo is unfortunately going to miss the first. And DiVincenzo is going to go ahead and knock down 1 out of 2. Score is, 6-6, 55, 11-point game. Herb Jones driving, gets trapped, finds B.I. B.I. looking to get a shot off, finally does, gets the foul, and 1. And it's going to get a call on Thompson. Ingram, double hesitation move, goes inside, and then draws the foul on the right hand of Klay as he's going through, and it just kind of touches on the shoulder. I mean, he touches the ball first, but Ingram wasn't shooting it yet, and then followed through the elbow as he finishes off the shot. Easy call. B.I. knocks down the 3-point play. Score is 70-55. Step, dribble driving, pass inside to Draymond Green. Great work cutting to the basket. And Steph is all eyes for all of that. JV with it, passing out to the corner. Herb Jones, great hesitation move by Herb. Goes along, goes for the reverse layup. No good, loses the ball. But it's going to go off the chest of Draymond and out of bounds. Pell's ball. It's close. Let's see a replay here. Off the fingers. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Off the chest of Draymond. They're going to go ahead and check the clock. Are they going to check the out of bounds as well? They might check both. Yes, Warriors definitely didn't have possession, so it should not be a fresh shot. It should not be a fresh clock. What? All right, that's horrible. That's horrible, man. Even as the team that gets favored in it, you don't want to see it. It's not good for the game of basketball. I mean, not good for the game. They're missing points on the board, though, too, by the way. But score, they're going to say the score is 71. I don't think they counted the 3-point free throw made by BI, but we'll take it. BI going inside, tries to draw another foul, shoots one. It's going to be a foul on the rebound, but Jonas is going to hurt his knee. Oh, not what we need. Jonas is playing so well. He's dealt with a couple knee injuries in the last couple months. I would like to see them bring Larry Nance in early here and just get that thing iced up, get it reevaluated, or not iced up, but get him on a bike, get him stretched out, and just make sure nothing further comes from it. You don't want to overstress that knee and make it a big problem when it could just be a minor problem. They're going to inbound the JV. Now to Trey. Trey goes in, puts up a running floater from the free throw line, misses it, rebounded. Steph Curry. Curry bringing the ball up, 71-57. Klay Thompson guarded by Herb. Great hesitation. Step back three. Rims out. DiVincenzo offensive board. Curry thought about it. Steps into it. Kicks it back. Draymond. Bad pass. Back to Curry. Back to Draymond up top. Draymond thought about sitting the floater. Didn't like it. Klay Thompson. Fall away three. No good. JV with the rebound. Slow it down. Slow it down, pal. Slow it down. Slow it down. McCollum. Guarded by DiVincenzo, working the ball to BI, but BI fumbles it and goes out of bounds with it. Sloppy basketball by the Pels there. Third turnover of the quarter for the Pelicans. It's been a high turnover game for both teams. Oh yeah, Willie Green's ready to curse him out. Steph, three! No good on the catch and shoot. Ingram grabs the board. I think that's his 7th board now. Trying to get another double-double. CJ 3. No good. Klay with the board. Bring the ball up. Klay, 3. Wide open. And that's automatic. That's automatic. Great shot by Klay Thompson. Dribbles it up. Passes it down the post, works around the screen, what Golden State does so well, finds the pocket, take, catch, shoot, and automatic. JV picks up his dribble, trying to work the ball to CJ McCollum, guarded by DiVincenzo, goes inside, puts up the right-handed floater, and gets the layup to go. Great concentration by CJ to finish that play as he drives inside the paint. DiVincenzo bring the ball up, guarded by Trey Murphy, now passing over to the right side, wrapping around the perimeter to Klay Thompson. Hesitation, kick out Draymond. Draymond doesn't feel comfortable to shoot. Finds Klay in the corner. But they're going to say no shot. And there's going to be a foul on CJ McCollum. DiVincenzo is getting in the face of CJ McCollum now. And they're getting scrappy again. And it's fine. It's a foul. It's a foul. It's fine. CJ McCollum ain't worried about this. You're yelling at y'all's ex-NFL PA rep. He's not going to lose his cool. Y'all fine. Y'all fine. You're doing too much, DiVincenzo. McCollum ain't been dirty his whole career. I get you frustrated. You're trying to come back. You've been doing some work in this first quarter, this third quarter. Just relax. Hey, McCollum does come in and throw a little shoulder. So you know what? I think it's deserved. I think it's deserved. It was a nasty shot. I take back everything I said. That was dirty, McCollum. That was dirty. McCollum said, I'm trying to set the tone. Y'all thought y'all was setting the tone with the aggressiveness. I can do the same thing. DiVincenzo had the right to get pissed off. He might have should have smacked McCollum upside of his head, if you want to be honest with you. And it should be a flagrant. It should be a flagrant. It should be a free throw for DiVincenzo. Oh shit. Three of 11, effing Klay. So they are going to go ahead and upgrade it to a flagrant 1. DiVincenzo is going to go ahead and shoot 2 free throws, and then the ball will remain with the Golden State Warriors afterwards. Yeah, totally agree. So score is 73-60 right now with 2 free throws coming up for DiVincenzo. He went 1 from 2 from the line just a moment ago, but has shot fairly well tonight. He's going to go ahead and knock down the first, 61. And will also knock down the second, 62, and Golden State is going to go ahead and keep possession here. DiVincenzo will check out after this. So now on the floor is going to be Lamb, Kuminga, Draymond, Clay for 3. Woo! Clay is letting him loose. Clay is letting him loose. 14 points, 5 of 13 for shooting for Klay Thompson. A bunch of this coming in this third quarter alone. Larry Nance with the ball. Trying to work the ball to B.I. B.I.'s finally going to grab it. Had the chance to hit Nance, missed it. Now Trey Murphy driving inside, gets the double team for Kuminga, kicks out wide to Herb. Herb goes inside, draws the foul. Are they going to call shot clock violation? They're going to say shot clock violation before the foul, which is the right call. Great work by the Warriors defense, holding them down. Pelicans are just a little slow moving off the ball. They're worrying so much about moving that ball to B.I. to where they bring the ball up, they'll pass it up to JV, and then JV just stands there with the ball for like 7 to 8 seconds as Thompson takes a straightaway 3, no good, but takes too much time off the clock. B.I. bring the ball up, guarded by Klay Thompson, spinning, going to the right baseline, kicks out C.J. McCollum. McCollum guarded by Curry. Works off the B.I. screen, gets the switch and the post pass. Now underneath to Nance. Nance dribbling, kicks out, extra pass. Trey Murphy, 3! And foul. 3-point free throw. 3 free throw. Goodness, 3 free throw attempts coming up for Trey Murphy. Murphy has been perfect from 3-point range tonight and perfect from shooting tonight. Misses that one, but gets the foul as Lamb is in his landing space. I don't think it's the hit on the hand. It's him coming across his landing space right there. He lands right underneath his feet. I woke him up. 3 steals and field goal percentage are key for me. Hey, oh, 3s, steals, commas in between. Got you. He has what? 2 steals? Is he up to 3 now? I know he had 2. So he's still at 2. And he's starting to make his buckets a little bit. If he can get his buckets up to like 35, like 40%, you'd be chilling. Murphy's going to knock down all of them. It's going to make it 76-65, so back above 10. Pelicans are going to go small here. Interesting. I don't know if I like us matching small against this team. Curry for 3. Yeah, that's why you can't do it. That's why you can't do it because there's too much of a vision when you work around screens for Steph. McCollum guarded by Steph Curry. Great defense by Steph. Great, quick on his feet. Working in rotation. B.I. now with it. He's going to lose Klay Thompson. Find Larry Nance. Out wide to Herb. Herb, extra pass to Trey. Trey, 3! Air ball. Bad shot. Trigger. But he's going to go ahead and get the steal on the other end. They're going to call a foul. It's got to be a take foul, right? Come on, we were trying to see a highlight dunk, guys. Nate said, I'm out later. All right, peace out, Nate. Appreciate you for stopping by, brother. Have a good one, man. And like I said, I'm going to message you. I'll probably message you tomorrow night. So it's going to be, should be 2 shots from the line, and then the Pels will maintain possession here. Steph Curry is going to go ahead and take a seat on the bench, as well as Draymond Green, who currently has 4 fouls. I'm sure we won't see him back until the 4th. And I wouldn't be surprised if Pels go on another run here that they'll bring Steph Curry back in within a minute or two. They probably just want to get him some water, get him some ice real fast, and then get him right back in there. But now it's Jordan Poole's team. Looney with the ball. Score is 78. 10-point game to 68. Kuminga with the ball, guarded by Ingram, working right side. Pass it over to Klay Thompson, who gets double teamed. Nice behind the back pass to Lamb. What an ugly shot, but knocks it in. It's only ugly if it don't go in, right? 71-78. 3 points this quarter. 5 for 11 for Golden State. 1 for 3 for the Pels. Trey Murphy going inside, puts up the little floater, and drops it in. Great bucket. I love this evolution of Trey's game of terrible three-point shot, comes back, puts in an easy one, feels the bottom of the net again, and then moves on from there. Looney with a great offensive board, and there's going to be a foul on Herb Jones, who's coming in for the board as well, that landed and ran into Looney as he grabs the board. So that's going to be an inbound and a fresh clock of 4. Should be a full fresh clock. Yes, full fresh clock for Golden State. Oh, they're going to say put him in the bonus. All right, so it's going to be free throws then. Sorry about that. We're going to see Dyson Daniels and Josh Richardson come and check in for the Pels from Murphy and CJ McCollum. Looney knocks down the first. Ooh, Mavs and Sixers, Wolves and Suns. I gotta root for Phoenix again. I'm rooting for. Man, I don't know who I'm rooting for the next couple games. I really don't want. We need the Timberwolves to lose a couple games, but we play them as well. So it's not gonna make the second free throw shot. Dyson Daniels is going to go ahead and gather up the board. Dyson Daniels, Herb Jones, Larry Nance, B.I., and Josh Richardson. Larry Nance wide open at 3 up top. Doesn't take the shot. Pass over to B.I., guarded by Gary Payton Jr., who's a great defender. Puts up the mid-range, and that is just automatic. B.I. is just too long, man. Too long. Klay Thompson with the ball up top. Pass it to a wide open Looney. Looney's going to get covered by B.I. Cross-court pass to Lamb. Lamb goes inside. Travels. Oh, Lamb. It was great. It was great ball movement at first, but unfortunately, Lamb travels right at the end there. I feel like Lamb just doesn't get enough minutes. He doesn't look comfortable out there on the court. Doesn't look comfortable out there at all. Not if you're here. I think you're streaming, but if you're here, like, do you feel that with Lamb as well, or is he just having an off night tonight? Shots missed. Jordan Poole is going to get the rebound off the tap. Bring the ball up, guarded by B.I. Drive straight inside, but uncontrollably lose the dribble. Now Lamb going right side, right at the bucket. Puts up a tricky layup, but gets fouled by Josh Richardson. And Richardson knows that was a bad one. As it was a tough shot for Lamb, and there was no need for that foul. But that's going to bring up 2 free throws. 82-72. Nate said, I opened up the garage door as it has been raining, and the cow was right there. Scared the bejesus out of... Oh, you scared him? Oh, my goodness. When you scare him, does he, like, freak out? Like, does he, like, jump around? Because I saw that video you sent of... that video you posted of... I don't know if y'all were feeding him. It was you, your wife, and then the dog and him, and he, like, started... And the horse, and he started, like, bucking and stuff. Look crazy. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. Lamb knocks down the first free throw, and he'll be coming up for the second after this commercial break. Ooh. See if we got anybody that we can redirect today. Let's see. I'm not sure what time Nan will be off. Nan might be off by the time we're done here. We'll see. We might redirect y'all over to Non's channel after this game if he's still live once it ends. Lamb is going to go ahead and miss the second free throw out the timeout. Herb Jones with the rebound is going to bring the ball up for the Pelicans. Guarded by Jordan Poole. No change except for Steph Curry is going to go ahead and check in for the Golden State. B.I. with the ball, guarded by Gary Payton Jr. Works the ball over Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels drives inside. Herb Jones, who's been hot from three, misses this one. Steph Curry with the rebound, and Larry Nance with the foul. Larry Nance was just trying to give him a bear hug. That's all it was. Oh, Nate, if you're still here, hey, where was that lake that y'all are at, that pond? That's on y'all's property, or did you go to like a park? It looked nice, man. It looked like a nice day. Like I said, I went golfing this past Saturday, and man, it was beautiful. We opted to go for the late tee time, that way because we suck and we didn't want to mess anybody else up, but also so it wasn't as hot. And man, it was so nice to be outside and like just doing something outside. It's been so long since I've done anything like that. Like there was a couple times where, especially like at the end, whenever everybody was already gone, it was just kind of us playing left. We took our time. We walked the course a little bit. Just kind of hung out, enjoyed the weather. That's in town. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think we're about to start golfing again. Not regularly, but like monthly. We're about to start trying to golf again. But I may try and convince them to like, let's go disc golf one day. Because I miss disc golf. I kind of want to play that. Like maybe we could switch it up every now and then. I gotta go see. Let me see. Nate, tell me if my discs suck, bro. Let me grab my discs. Tell me if they suck. Let me find them. Oh god, you scared the fuck out of me.
Did you,
What, hold up. Oh, you're rushing to post up right now? Okay, I got you. I'm trying to see, like, these are none of the things I even bought. I think I bought this one. I bought this one. I found this one. I don't even know who this is for. I'm missing like 6. And my putter's ruined. I guess that can go in the trash, huh? Man, I'm missing like six discs. I wonder if they're at my dad's house. Yeah, I didn't buy this. I don't know where I got these two from. I know I bought this. Turns a -2. Yeah. What's your putter? Man, I had one of the soft putters. Let me see. Let me check my closet one more time. I thought I had it. Let me check. Yeah, I can't find my putter. I think it might be at my dad's house because whenever we moved, like half my stuff went to my dad's and half I brought here, and I think I left half my disc with him. I know it was one of those soft putters that's supposed to, you know, just kind of absorb some of the impact whenever you put it into the basket. The putter was nice. I know that because I was gifted from my cousin who played a bunch. 82 to 74. Say names. I'm listening now. Oh, okay, I got you. All right, give me a second. Josh Richardson for 3. No good. Rebound by Looney. So these are the 3 that I have. My driver is a Freedom Lucid. And then I have another driver, which is a LS Polaris Millennium. I don't know where this came from. I think I found it. And then I have a Dynamic Disc Truth Prime as my mid-range right now. But I had like 6 others, and I don't know where they're at. Soft like a wizard. It might have been a wizard. I think you're right. I remember when my cousin gave it to me. No, it wasn't a wizard. It wasn't a wizard. Let me see. It was a... I don't think it was a judge. It might have been a judge. It might have been a judge, Nate. It might have been a judge. Curry misses the 3, but Looney with the offensive board. Curry doesn't make twice. Shooters don't miss twice. 85-77 is the score. Great shot by Steph Curry. Oh, you use a Warlock? I got you. I'm going to have to find all my discs, and I'll send you some pictures. I know I have like 4 or 5 more. Because I had Valanciunas taking on Looney, goes inside, knocks down a bucket. I know I had the one driver I had was called was a Boss. I think it was an Innova Boss. A lot of my discs were Innova brand. I mean, that's what they sell at like the sporting goods stores and stuff like that. So I had a lot of Innova. I had the Innova Boss. I had a couple of Cheetahs. I can't remember what my putter is. Curry. Oh, it's Steph time. 27 points for Steph Curry. Dyson Daniels bringing the ball up. Getting the ball to the JV. Back to Dyson. Guarded by Poole. They want to get the ball to Ingram. Now it's going to go to Josh Richardson. Guarded by Steph Curry. He's going to drive inside. Pull up from free throw. And knocks down a bucket. And that's what's so important in the development of this team. Is other guys making buckets. Man, I threw the piss out of that thing, man. I threw the piss out that thing. Poole shoots a 3. No good. Steph Curry wide open 3. He ain't missing. 83-89. B.I. crossing over. Trying to get cross court. Loses it. Jordan Poole with the steal. At 85-89. Golden State saying, this is my house. This is my house. All right, I'm surely going out. 2 Towns. See you. All right. Peace out, brother. Pass the ball up court. Lose it. Lamb loses it. Dyson Daniel goes up. Shoots one. No good. And to end the third, 89-85 is the score. The Golden State Warriors have came back big. We're down 20 and now down by just 4 points. Just going stuff. Boom, boom. Wait. 3 other. Yeah. Exactly. That's what they always do. All right, man. Peace out. Appreciate you stopping by as always, brother. All right, we have a game. We have a game just like it was in the first quarter. So, those of our Pels fans that are interested, according to Chris Haynes on the TNT broadcast, I guess I missed that. Zion had a rigorous workout this morning and looked good and explosive. He's set to get reevaluated on April 5th. I kind of wish they pushed that reevaluation up a little bit early. I mean, if he's looking that explosive right now by April 5th, why not just go ahead and give him a look, by the second or the third before the start of the next week. That way he can be there for a whole last week of games, a whole last 3 games. Spoiler Fid does everything. Yo, what's up, my guy? How you doing, brother? Poor rebound this quarter. Yes, it's been a little tough this quarter. Poor rebounding, a little bit of just lack of concentration on the defensive end. Even more importantly, it has been huge. A lot of those 3-point shots came, seconds. A lot of those second chance points, I think, came because JV is dealing with that little bit of knee injury again. He's not getting up. He's not boxing out like he was earlier, and we know his stamina is not all that great. I'm surprised they didn't bring in Larry Nance for a little bit longer. But we just got to lock it down. We're up 4. There's still a lot of time left, and we have been dominating this game for the most part, but we're slowly starting to fall off a bit. Lurk Central. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Let me see. But how you doing, Spool? How's your week been, baby? Appreciate you stopping by as always, brother. All right. So Warriors, who were down 17.5. I said 20. Down 17.5 are now down by just 4. And Looney finally doing his thing again. 4 offensive boards for Looney. That's absolutely huge. All right, back in the game here. Jonas with the ball. Gives it to CJ. CJ over to Josh Richardson. Josh Richardson skip past to Najee Marshall. Guarded by Jordan Poole. Going baseline. Trying to kick out to Trey Murphy. But just sloppy ball work and sloppy execution by the Pelicans as Curry goes straight in for the easy lay. They can't risk to have BI out for longer than 3 minutes. They got 3 minutes. They need to maintain this lead for 3 minutes, or it's going to be a long night. Najee driving inside. Hesitation. Pass out to Jonas. Jonas puts up the layup. Gets it to go. Good bucket by Jonas Valanciunas. Scores 91-87. Working the ball around the perimeter. Jordan Poole now going up, pulling from mid-range. Gets it to go. Good basket. Returning shots with shots. We got to get stops with the Pels. CJ, great pass to Jonas. Extra pass to Josh Richardson for a wide open 3. Knocks it in. 94. And that ball just went in there soft and pretty like. It wasn't a swish. It was just like a Jordan Poole with the ball, getting it from Kuminga. Pass over to Draymond. Draymond loses it for a second, but Jonas wasn't able to jump onto it. Great work by Jonas to stay centered, though, because he definitely can't get back. But great pass by Draymond Green. Draymond and Steph's ball movement is absolutely elite tonight. 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists for Draymond Green. Najee Marshall goes up. He's going to get fouled as he's going for the board. Absolutely blows the layup. Draymond Green doesn't like it. CJ McCollum gets the ball off the rebound, shoots it baseline, misses it, but Najee tries to get the tip, still battling, finally gathered up by Draymond. They need to get down court. Jordan Poole running the floor and gets the lay-in. 93, 1-point game. Josh Richardson bringing the ball up for the Pels. CJ is wanting that basket back. He has to make those wide open looks. Richardson guarded by Lamb currently. Working the ball to JV. JV hands off to CJ McCollum. McCollum out to Najee. Najee cutting inside, going left. Spins, turns, finds Richardson. Richardson for a mid-range. No good. Curry with the rebound. And they have numbers. Curry cuts inside to Lamb. Extra pass to Kuminga. Kuminga back up top. Great job by Pelicans to be able to get back on transition this time. Working out to the corner to Curry. Curry to Poole. Poole to Draymond. Draymond to Poole underneath. Great Euro step and layup by Poole. Poole is so nasty when he controls himself. So nasty. He's got such a long reach and able to sell those, really sell those Euros. But a lot of times he just gets too sloppy. That time, boom, boom, wide open, draws the defender off, and gets the easy reverse layup. And now Golden State with the first lead since the first quarter. As Pels call a timeout. Once again, guys, truly, truly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all for coming, tuning into the channel. I thank y'all for all of that. My name is Zach. I am your fan analyst for the evening. This is Real Fan Sports. Me and my co-host, Nonpfixion, who is not currently here at this moment today, but will be here in the majority of our streams, and sometimes it'll be just him and not me. If you like this type of commentary, you enjoy basketball or you enjoy football or any sport all around the world, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button for your boy. Don't forget, hit that like button. It helps our channel grow and, you know, helps motivate us to keep doing great things and help keep bringing y'all great content. Much love, truly, truly, truly. Larry Nance needs to finish this game. Warriors killing the Pels on transition. But JV was doing really well for a minute. JV's just getting worn out now, is what's happening. He's just getting worn out now. This back-to-back's hurting him. He always struggles on back-to-backs. He had 20 rebounds last night. He has just 9 tonight. I played him over 12 rebounds tonight, and I think he can still get it, but I didn't think about it whenever I played it that it was a back-to-back. His stamina is just not there. He's such a big guy. Guys, just to let y'all all know what's going to be going down on the channel very soon. Nonpfixion, at least Nonpfixion will be live for another game either Wednesday or Thursday. More than likely, it's going to be Thursday. We're not sure what game yet, but we'll keep y'all updated and have a upcoming live. Make sure y'all have those post notification bells clicked on. That way you know when we're going to be going live next. But either him or both of us will be live on Thursday. We also have some great videos dropping. We have some really cool NBA videos dropping later this week as well, including our reaction to the Gilbert Arenas perspective of what happened with the Chris Paul trade to the Lakers that never happened. That story is ridiculous. If you haven't seen it yet, please put those post notifications on and listen to the conversation between me and Non as we listen to him speak. And also just think about the what ifs and what could have been different in the NBA over the last decade and a half if that trade would have happened. We also have some other basketball content coming up as well. I'm trying to think what the other video is that we have. But we do have another NBA video coming out as well. So please tune in. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. We're bringing in a lot of great things. We're currently just under 1,900 subscribers. We want to hit 2,000 subscribers. We wanted to hit it by the end of March. It looks like we might get stretched out until like middle of April, but that's okay. We're grinding. We're hustling. We're on the road to 2,000 right now. Help us get there. We truly, truly appreciate all the love and all the support. The Pels are kind of being too cautious with Zion. You need him for the upcoming games. I mean, you need him for it, but like the way they've been playing these last 5, I don't feel like you rush him back. But I do wish they'd reevaluate him sooner than the 5th. Like, reevaluate him on the 2nd or the 3rd. That way he can be back for the last 3 games. Those last 3 games are going to be huge. CJ dribbling on Draymond, cutting up, going left side, high off the glass, no good. And Larry Nance does check in. Jordan Poole moving up in transition. Kuminga, easy slam. Now we're starting to play a little me ball. Where's BI? Why is BI not checked in yet? Where's he at? Is he still on the bench or did he just walk up? I think he just walked up to the scores table. Him and Herb Jones just walked up. Trey Murphy, extra pass. Nance. Nance puts up the little floater drop, little tear drop. Knocks it in, 96-97. Yeah, you know, the Pels are trying to do right by him by not trying to rush him back to cause a serious injury. But at the same time, like, we need him. And sometimes you got to play with injuries. It's sports. Everybody plays injured. Everybody plays injured. You know what I mean? I truly think Zion needs to go and talk with the guy that LeBron works with. Because LeBron had a specific trainer when he first came into the league that taught him different mechanics of how to jump and land off of dunks, blocks, jump shots, and all this stuff to help reduce injury. When Zion jumps and dunks, he lands hard onto the ground, and this causes a lot of those injuries. You got to be light on your toes. I really wish someone would get him in contact with that guy that LeBron signed, because LeBron was just as explosive, jumped just as high, just as hard, but when he lands soft. Kuminga knocks down the first. And the second, 99-96. It's because you're finna be playing Hall of Fame caliber players the next few games. Yeah, no, very true, very true. CJ McCollum, wide open three. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. We needed that. See, now we're struggling to get buckets that we need. B.I. does finally get checked in, as well as Herb Jones. Najee and Dyson Daniels both go out. Great cutback by Poole, but he blows the shot. B.I. bringing the ball up for the Pels. Gives it to Herb. Herb goes straight to the cup and makes the layup. Just barely. Just barely. Yeah, because what we got Nuggets. Who we play after Nuggets? I just looked at it a second ago. I know we got Nuggets. Oh, my God. Kuminga with the big alley-oop slam over Herb Jones and the foul. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. Kuminga misses the hand one play. Thank you, Lord. We play Clippers. We play the Clippers well. We played them well this last game, so hopefully that remains the same. Oh, the ball's going to go out of bounds. I'm going to say off the fingertips of Poole. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if that touched Poole or not. I don't think that touched Poole. CJ McCollum, quick three. No good. Larry Nance fighting for the board. This time goes out of bounds on the Pels, and Golden State is going to get the ball up by 3. 7 minutes remaining. Ugh. Guys, don't forget, get your votes in on the poll. Jordan Poole guarded by Larry Nance. This is a mismatch. Drives in, right side, dumps off Kuminga, back out to Draymond. Poole wide open for 3. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Larry Nance with the ball. Nance, what are you doing? That's horrible. I see weakness and star power with Zion injury and B.I. not being a dominant scorer. It really affects games against duos that we can all agree we ain't beating the Suns without him. Have you not watched the last 5 games, man? Poole misses the 3, rebounded by Nance. Nance up to B.I. B.I. up to CJ. CJ almost travels, gathers it back up, guarded by Klay Thompson on the corner. Brings it back out up top, guarded by Kuminga. 9 seconds, 8, 7, goes inside, kicks out. Larry Nance, corner 3, well soft. It got tipped by Draymond. Great block. Poole's going to draw the foul on Trey Murphy. Great work by the Warriors. Great work by the Warriors. And Steph is about to check back in. That's the scary part about it. When I come to a series, the issues become clear. I mean, I'm going to slightly disagree with you in saying that BI doesn't have star scoring power. I'm going to disagree with you highly on that. I'm going to disagree highly with you on that. No, playoff series is definitely 100% a different matter, but we seen him in this. We only saw him in the Suns. That was the first year that they've been in the playoffs. We had a lot of rookies on the team. It was a lot of people's first time, and we still gave them a competitive shot, and we still should have won. 98-105. And the play-in is going to have the Lakers for sure. Not scared of the Lakers. Poole misses the second rare miss from the strike from Jordan Poole. One of the best free throw shooters in the league. Led the league last year in free throw percentage. CJ McCollum working the ball out left to BI. BI guarded by Kuminga and Clay. Works around the right side. Kicks out Larry Nance. Larry Nance gets another chance for the corner three. Doesn't get in. This time, we're trying to return threes with threes, and we're just not making them. We need to get good looks. See the bottom of the net, and then move forward from there. Right now, it's been bad. We're just 4 for 13 from field goal range in this quarter alone. Not dominant score power, who are more dominant scorer than Zion. There's not many players in the league that are more of a dominant scoring person than Zion, though. I mean, that's like... No, that's a charge. So that would be the 5th foul on Draymond if it is, in fact, a charge. And it looks like they're not going to go ahead and challenge. They're going to go ahead and bring Looney in for Draymond. But I'm saying no one is as a dominant without Zion. We just have to have good play from other guys. We have to get good play from CJ. We have to have good play from Trey, and good play from JV. We have to play team ball. That's the biggest thing. All right, BI with it. Has kick out. Trey, 3. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great shot. And it's going to be a timeout by the Warriors. 4-point game, 4.5 left remaining. I do see what you're saying, but to say that BI isn't a dominant scorer and that he can't just... He's not going to be able to take over and win when he's triple teamed. But he has been doing very well, except for today. Today, not as much with working the ball out to open players. And that's why he's been averaging higher amount of assists the last several games. He's had a couple double-doubles. He had the triple-double. And that's because our players are knocking down shots. Other guys have had open shots, especially in this last fourth quarter, that just haven't been going down. CJ's missed a couple open threes. Larry Nance missed 2 open threes. One he got blocked on. They just took too long to get out. Herb Jones missed a driving layup. We had some stupidity, a stupid pass by Nance. So there's things like that too. I mean, if you're looking at if you're talking about championship caliber, then yes, we need Zion. We need another guy for sure. But to say we can't win a series, I don't think that's true. That's why I think it's important for us to hold the 6. If we can hold the 6 or the 7, I think we can beat the Grizzlies or beat the Sacramento Kings in a series. I think we can. Maybe that's just me being an optimistic, stupid Pels fan, being a homer. But, the fact that Zion should be back and he had a great practice this past week and that he can, possibly be back the last 2 games, I think, we beat the Timberwolves and we beat the, see, let me go back to it. Go back to the schedule, who we play left. Next game, we play the Nuggets. We're probably going to lose to the Nuggets, but if we can win this game, lose to the Nuggets, beat LA, and then beat Minnesota, beat New York, we're at least in play-in. And I think we can do all of those things. Tonight, this game is very important to keep this win streak alive. Okay, a few examples. The Nuggets have Nikola and the Warriors, Curry. The Lakers, LeBron. The Cavaliers, Donovan. The Mavericks, Luka. Not a takeover. The player I get team ball is important. And don't forget, many championships are won because of the dominant takeover players. Ingram had the potential to do it, but he still had to work on something. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I feel you. If you're talking about winning championships, then yes. BI isn't at that tier yet. No, I agree with you on that. BI is not at that tier yet. I think I totally agree with that. I think our spacing also has a huge thing to do about it. But I do agree that you have to have a huge dominant player to win championships. But say we can't win a playoff series is insane. I mean, and you say Nikola Jokic, he's won 2 MVPs in a row. They've won 1 playoff series. So, like, can you call him a dominant? You talk about Donovan Mitchell. How many times has he been to playoffs? How many series has he won? 2? I think they win a series this year. Probably win 2. They're a great team this year. But what do you do all those other years? You know what I mean? All right, 101, 105 is the score. Josh Richardson checks in. 3-point shot, no good. Almost an offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul on BI? Interesting. Interesting offensive foul right there. Or a defensive foul right there. Curry driving inside, goes ahead, scoop layup, no good. Offensive board by... Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Great shot by Poole. Great vision by Steph. Great shot by Poole. Heartbreaking for the Pels. Still 4 minutes left, down by 7. 101, 108. Or 101, 108. It's going to be a foul on Kuminga. Draymond's going to come back in with 5 fouls. Looney and Draymond are going to stay in, so they're going to run a little bit bigger here. They're going to focus on this offensive board. And they're going to put Draymond on BI. I like this. This is smart. They're going to work the ball over to BI. BI guarded by Draymond. He's going to go left side, put up a tough one. No good. Josh Richardson tries to get the ball. It's going to be tapped out, and they're going to say Pelicans ball. .2 seconds to shoot, and they're going to go ahead and challenge this. But that transfer into playoffs, we can agree Ingram needs to be a better space shooter. Well, it's not that it's not him being a better, like, what do you mean a better space shooter? Like, we get bunched up. Our spacing as a team is horrible. There's so many times where BI is set up right at the elbow. And you'll have the elbow right here. You'll have Jonas right here. Yeah, well, you have Jonas right here in the inside of the paint. Then you'll have CJ up here, and then you'll have Herb Jones like right here. And this whole other side of the court might have 1 player on it, and 4 guys are gathered up in this little bunch instead of spread out. That's what causes a lot of the problems. That's why they're so easily able to triple team him. Off-ball shooter. I got you. Off-ball shooter. Okay, I feel that. I agree 100% with that. Dr. Rick said, I'm back, though. What's good, Dr. Rick? Yeah, Willie Green definitely disappointed me a little bit this year. I'm not like everybody else that's like, oh, I'm ready to like jump on him and be like, oh yeah, that it's over. No. So it is gonna be Warriors ball. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and run to the restroom real fast while they're still reviewing this. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so the call will be overturned. It will be Golden State's ball. 515 Clay doing me dirty. Other stats okay, but 33.3%. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Thank you, Nate, for the vape thing. I promise you, I know the vape thing seems like I've been doing it for a long time. Like I've still been doing it a whole lot, but it has been a whole lot better. Like, y'all don't understand. My wallet appreciates it, too. I do typically hit it a lot more when I'm on stream, which is like a bad habit. Steph guarded by Larry. Steph, long three. That man's a killer. That man is a killer. Yo, Jerry, what's good, OG? How you doing, brother? Yeah, that dude is a killer, man. He is a killer. This has been a good game so far. This is not a game that if you're a Pels fan that you need to be highly upset about. I know people are going to freak out about it, especially our second half performance. We just did not come out in this second half and have not played well. Third quarter defensively and rebounding wise was horrible. Fourth quarter can't get anything to go on offense so far, and again defense just struggling. But when they're just making shots like this, it's hard to combat it. They're making threes at such a high percentage right now that it's phenomenal. It's unbelievable, and we can't buy a bucket. And I see it's hard to run better offense because this team is young and they lack the ability to do the most common schemes. Pels only have one good shooter, so off-ball shooter is bad. What do you mean, like good three-point shooters? Well, Trey's development as an off-ball shooter has been phenomenal. Herbs actually hasn't played bad. The first half he looked great. He hasn't made a bucket. He hasn't had no impact in the second half hardly at all today. CJ hasn't had much of an impact today, especially in the second half, but really the whole game hasn't had much of an impact except for those 2 threes in a row. And we also got to remember, this is a back-to-back. This is a back-to-back road games. And to go road and play this is tough. Underneath pass to Larry Nance. Nance puts it up over Jordan Poole, knocks it down. F Draymond Green. I feel like that's been the most famous thing being said today. It's probably been said 50 times today. Great ball movement. Great ball movement. Great ball movement. Horrible defense transition for the Pels. Great ball movement by the Warriors. This is a Golden State game. Sucked for ages. Then Curry heats up and erased 20 points in a 5 minute. Yep, exactly, Nate. That's how this shit works. B.I. goes inside, pulls up from his spot. Doesn't make it, but Herb Jones going to grab the offensive board, kicks out to B.I., and it's going to go out of bounds off of Jones, and it's going to be Golden State's ball. This game's just about a wrap. They're going to have to get a stop and a three-point shot to make this thing back competitive, but coming back from 10 against this Golden State Warriors team, especially when they're shooting like they are right now, is not very likely. It's not very likely. I think you were talking about how many games they have left. You confuse yourself as they're playing a game now. Laugh aloud. Yeah, no, we have 6 games left. They have 4. They have 5. Trey Murphy, corner 3, no good. Rebound, Draymond. 115, 103. That's a reach. Clay, deep one. Yeah, that's over, guys. That is over. Golden State just doing Golden State things. That's crazy. And what's worse is the evolution of our stars. Zion always heard CJ. We already know what type of player he is. Ingram has been forced out of his comfort zone by defense, so his weakness shows. I understand your critical evaluation, but rare miss by Curry. 5 in this one. Wait, what were you saying? Yeah, no. Pels have 6 games left. They have Denver, LA, Sacramento, Memphis, New York, Minnesota, and then Golden State has they have 5 games left. Talking about after this one. They have 5 games talking about after this one. They have San Antonio, Denver, OKC, Sacramento, Portland. Yeah, but I mean, I get the critical examination of the team, and like it's very valid. It's very valid, but this game is not a game. This is a game that we made mistakes in the second half, but I don't think it's a game that is one to be critical on, especially after the past 5. Now, like the past 2 months, yeah, no, I mean I agree with all those things, but to say that like Ingram, shows his weakness by getting out of his comfort zone by the defense, I just don't truly agree with that. When he's not trying to force up tough, ugly shots. That's not being out of his comfort zone. That's just not forcing tough, ugly shots. I wish he would develop a 3-point game. I think that'd be huge. CJ McCollum needs to stop being so streaky with threes. And JV just has to learn to move his feet. We score against with perimeter scoring teams. We struggle with them. We always will. We always will struggle with perimeter teams. Now I'm not saying Ingram is bad. I love Ingram, but you can agree the season should somewhat. He needs to work on it in the offseason. Zion needs to call LeBron once this year is over. Yeah, I can agree with all that. I agree with all that. I agree 100% with all that. Inbound pass to Larry Nance. Josh Richardson taking out all of our stars. Richardson goes ahead, makes a turnaround floater. DiVincenzo bringing the ball up. Just 50 seconds left. They're going to go ahead and hold this thing down. This is going to be over 10-point loss for the Pels. Working the ball around. They got their full backups in there. Layup high off the glass. Goes for Golden State. Great bucket. Playing good, but what this team lacks consistency, which has been a problem quarter 1 through 4, needs to be played. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Najee, great finish. Without a doubt. Yeah, consistency throughout all quarters is definitely hard. It feel like they lost all motivation right once they lost that third quarter, which is something to be expected against this goal. They're the best third quarter team in the league. 3-point doesn't go. And that's going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. 109 to 120. Let me go ahead and close this out real fast. And we'll go ahead and look at the game recap. Let's see. All right. Once again, guys, before I go through the game recap, I just want to thank you all again for coming and tuning in and enjoying and joining today's broadcast of Real Fan Sports as the Golden State Warriors take the win, 120 to 109, made a 20-point comeback, a 17-point comeback, which they were down in the first half, and able to win the game by 11. Great scoring. Just great half overall for the Golden State Warriors. They finally found their stroke. Steph Curry was just unstoppable from 3. The ball movement was insane. We struggled with boards. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot to do with Looney coming in and doing great work. This was a tough game. It was a tough finish. But this is one you have to rinse and repeat. You know that you can play this team competitively like you did in the first half. You played phenomenal defense on everybody in this first, but in the second half, you just fell apart. Regardless of what the excuse is or what they're going to tell each other, I don't care. Say that excuse, rinse, repeat, move on to the next game where we play the Denver Nuggets in 2 days on Thursday. Again, another late game at 9 p.m. More than likely, I don't know. I don't know what game we're going to be covering. I know me and Nan are going to try and cover a game on Thursday. I don't know if it'll be this game. We'll probably cover a different team. We don't like to do the same teams back to back. But we'll see. I possibly won't be here on Thursday. It might just be Nonpfixion, so it'll be kind of up to like what game he decides he wants to check out. But the things in the West are just heating up, and we have 2 weeks left, just a handful of games, between 5 to 6 games for each team, and it's really anyone's opportunity to go ahead and jump back into the play-in or jump into a playoff spot into that 5th or even 6th seed, even 4th technically if the Suns go on a big losing streak. Our window for success bins now. We should take advantage of it. I agree. I mean, this year, I think everyone was really overhyped as a Pels fan, and including me, myself, where we just thought, 5th seed is what I saw as being. And I reasonably thought that. And we had injuries, and we let the injuries affect us. We lost our control as a team. Bad coaching, bad rotations of players didn't work in well with that. Not making a splash during the trade deadline definitely didn't help us. I understand why we didn't, but also kind of wish we would have. But we're still going to go through some of those growing pains. I'm not ready to give up yet. How we do if we make it to play in or make it to playoffs is going to determine a lot. And then how next season, a consistent next season, is really going to make a big standing point for next year. We can see a lot of things change if things don't become consistent. That's going to be the hardest thing with the Pelicans, and that's what we're searching for is some type of consistency. We're seeing players evolve and become better. We're seeing Trey Murphy evolve, become better. We're seeing Herb go through his down slope, and come back and being back to that extraordinary defender that he was last year, that we praised him for in his rookie season. He kind of fell off that a little bit. He had a couple good games and other ones that were just horrible. Now kind of trying to find his footing again. I still don't know what to do with Jonas. I wanted to keep him one more year, but I feel like something needs to change with him. I still like the idea of having a bigger big, but Jonas' lack of mobility is what really costs us against a lot of teams, and we saw that tonight. Especially Looney, who's a big, but is more of an athletic big, and is able to get around screens or in box outs better, made him struggle, and that's things that we can't have happen. So we'll go ahead and run through the box score real quick. Brandon Ingram finished with 26 points, 9 for 22 shooting. Poor shooting night for him. Made 1 for 1 from 3-point range, 7 for 7 for free throws, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Herb Jones, 13 points. 2 steals, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas, very bad night compared to the last 3 games, just 11 points and 9 rebounds. Tough look for him. CJ McCollum, 15 points with 1 rebound. Trey Murphy still putting up numbers again, had 21 points, but he did struggle in the defensive end, and that's where he hurt us the most. And then some of those, you can't expect him to make every 3, but those threes that he took at the in the third and fourth quarter that he missed really hurt us, and it felt like he didn't get the ball again after those couple. Off the bench, we just need a little bit of effort. We're missing a energy boost like that we normally get out of Najee. We didn't get that from him today. Still missing, obviously Jose Alvarado. Kind of affects that. I think bringing him in could have been a difference maker. I don't understand why we didn't give Kyrie Lewis a little bit of a shot. I would have liked to see him come in and play. He looked really good against Portland the other day. Made some big buckets. I know it was in trash time, but it doesn't matter. Shooters shooting. He was making shots, making tough shots. I'd really like to see him get a little more work done. I was a little bit confused by all the Dyson minutes. I feel like they were just trying to switch up Herb Jones and him and who was going to guard Steph, but obviously it wasn't working. And as a coach, you have to realize it wasn't making a difference. Let's go ahead and bring somebody else in and try to bring in some more scoring power to get back on transition and do different things. I think Kyrie could have been that guy. We look at Golden State Warriors, man. Steph Curry, 39 freaking points, man. 8 for 15 from 3. He started shooting them and making them in that second half. It was unbelievable to watch. Klay Thompson, even though he didn't have the greatest shooting night percentage-wise, still made 5 3-pointers, had 17 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Curry also finished with 8 rebounds and 8 assists, just shy of a triple-double. Off the bench, Poole with 21 points was huge, and then Looney off the bench was phenomenal. So many offensive rebounds. Finished off with 6 offensive boards, 8 rebounds total, 2 assists, only 3 points and a block, but he did so much while he was out there, especially in that second half. This was a tough game. The next game for the Pelicans is going to be against the Denver Nuggets, number 1 in the West, like I said. And then the Warriors are going to be playing up against I know I just said it. I'm already forgetting. So let me pull up their schedule again real quick. Scroll. They will be playing against San Antonio, and that's going to be on Friday. They're going to have a nice 3-day break until they play a very easy San Antonio team, and then they'll play Denver on Sunday. The things in the West, like I said, just heating up with this loss for the Pelicans. This is going to drop them to 38-38. They're going to still sit right here at that 8th spot, but they're going to be just a half game back, or just a half game ahead of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunders. I know Golden State is going to play OKC at least once. We need them to win this game now. And we need the Lakers to, lose a couple games, try and hold that 8th spot, and us just to get back on our high horse, because that Nuggets game is going to be a tough one. Just to go through these comments real quick before I wrap up here. Now when you go deeper into the team, they need to build a team that can do without Zion. If the injuries will hurt the team, that might need to bring a 4-wheel. That might be trading for someone. Our window for okay, and the Pels has the assets to make a trade. I wonder if they would be aggressive enough. Well, the thing is with the trade situation is that, once you start making big trades for big name players, is right once you start going into the what's called the that like the extra spending money. I don't know why I'm forgetting the term right now that the Warriors are stuck in. And I don't think Gale's afraid to go into that, but it's just making it worth it, because once you go above that and you go into that realm, it's a lot of money coming off the plate, a lot of money that you're investing into things that put player tax. Once you get into that, it's a downward slope for a couple years. So like you have to know it's worth it. And so, do we keep holding off for Zion to have a full healthy season? Do we hold off for BI to have a full healthy season? These are all things that are to be considered. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm always a guy that I don't like getting rid of players that I like, or players that I feel like are good for our team. So I'm against it, but I understand people's point of view when they say that they're all for it and they want it to happen now. So, it's just your opinion, and to be honest, none of our opinions are heard, I guess, probably a little bit on social media, but I mean, truly it's up to the owners and general managers and what they think is the best moves. I still think we have made a tremendous progress throughout the years. We still have a lot of draft picks. I think we need to start using those draft picks to grab some better veterans to come in, and, we're the opposite of the Saints. The Saints, we need young guys to come in to develop. This one, we need older guys to come in and develop our younger guys. So, we're kind of in that middle stage. We're gonna figure out. Hopefully, we do. I think we will. I still think we make play in this year. And I don't take things away from us possibly still getting 6th seed. There's still a lot of games. We have tough matchups, but I think we can. Hopefully, we can beat the Nuggets since we lost this one. I think we beat the Knicks. I think we beat the Timberwolves. I think we beat the Clippers. I think those are all possible games to win. I think we're going to struggle against Sacramento. I think Sacramento is still in the fight to try and get that 2nd place spot. We'll see how things roll out whenever that game comes across. But we're going to have a lot of fun basketball for Pelicans fans and for Warriors fans. Y'all know things are just getting started. No Warriors fans are worried about the regular season. As long as they have an opportunity to get the playoffs, they don't care. So, they're doing their thing. I feel Lance and Jonas made a good duo, so I'm fine with that. I got you. I can see a trade either for a shooting guard spot or the point guard. Yeah, I can see us getting a true point guard would be nice. De'Aaron Fox or Zach LaVine off season. I doubt there's no way in hell we're getting Darren Fox, but Zach LaVine might be nice. Might be nice. I feel Pelicans are less aggressive than the Saints. I feel out. Things are just ran differently. You know what I mean? Since there is no cap. Yeah, luxury task. Thank you. Since there is no cap, you know, like your negotiation strategies are a little bit different, you know. So, but anyway, guys, I am gonna go ahead and wrap this up here as it's coming up on midnight. I'm ready to get some sleep. I got school in the morning. I got a lot of tests coming up this week. I'm actually gonna try and get some studying done before I hit the hay tonight. But I appreciate every single one of you for coming and tuning in, showing some love, having some great conversation. Truly appreciate all of that. Let me go ahead and check out our votes. Let's go ahead in the poll. We had 22 votes. We had 36% for the Warriors. Congratulations, you are the winner. 31% for the Pels, 18% for Zach and Nonp's Sanity, and then 13% for Don't Care, but I'm here, and we truly appreciate all you that just come by because y'all want to show the love. Non, are you still on or are you done? Because I can redirect you guys. Don't leave yet. I might send y'all over. I gotta remember how to. I just opened this up just a second ago. Are you done, Non, or are you still going? Let me see if Non's still going. If he's still going, we're gonna send y'all over to Non's channel. He's checking out. He's finishing up his watch along for the TV series that he's watching. Let me see if he's all finished up or not. Oh, he's still live. All right, cool. I'm going to send y'all over there. Once again, love you guys. Truly appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all stay here. And even if you aren't watching along, go ahead and drop a like on Nonfiction's channel. He does a lot of different movie reactions, video reactions, TV series, watch-alongs, a bunch of different things with music and all kind of different stuff, you know, outside of the sports world. If you have other interests, I promise you Nonfixion is covering that stuff, so make sure y'all go and check that out and at least go drop a like and tell Non hey and tell him congratulations on his Golden State Warriors beating the Pelicans. Tell him you better hope we don't see him in play-in. It's going down. All right, so Dr. Rick said it's almost Easter. New Year's feels like 1 month. It feels like 1 month ago. I feel you. You just finished the episode. I got you. Well, I'm ending things here, guys. Peace, love. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for always being here. Much love. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. I said it 50 times. I said it one more. It is what it is. Peace.